Hi all signs and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I am doing our timeless check-in. Now I set the intention for these readings for any time at all, so whether you see this video straight after I published it or a year after I've published it, doesn't matter. That was the time that this message was supposed to reach you. And as usual, the signs run from Aries all the way through Pisces and are relevant to all of your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if your reading doesn't resonate, then check the other timestamps for your placements and I'll pop those in the description box. I'll also pop them into the comments as well. Now great, it's so lovely to be here with you on Sunday. I really love these collective readings that we do. It's a chance for the collective to all be together in one place all at the same time. I give little channel updates and things at the beginning, again not connected to the main reading, so if you're watching this a few months from now, don't worry about it. These are updates from as of the time of recording, but the messages themselves and the readings are timeless. So we reached our milestone a couple of weeks ago, hitting 1,000 subs. So thank you so much. The community is growing really strong. We're already a quarter of the way through to 2,000 already. It's just gone like that. I think that the algorithm has picked up what we're doing here, guys. Our collective vibe is getting out there. So we're getting more and more people into the collective, more comments. I'm noticing new faces coming in. It's really great. And I love responding to all your comments as usual. I'm always hanging around, guys. So drop a comment below. I will read it. I'll see it. I'll respond. And I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you to everyone for your support. Every like, every subscribe, every comment, just every view, just being here adds to that collective energy. And I'm just feeling it building up and building up and building up. And it's wonderful to see. Other than that, there's not really been that much going on, apart from I had a little blip with the Libra readings this week. I think a couple of weeks ago it was Sagittarius. I just kept having problems with the tech around some of the recordings, and it seemed this week was Libra's turn. So I just want to thank all the Libras in the collective, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus placements that bared with me during that reading there and getting that published out. Unfortunately, I had to cut off the intro because it was just so laggy, but I thought no, the message was still crystal clear. It needed to go out, so it went out as it is. So thank you so much, guys, for your patience with that one. And what have we been doing astrologically, everybody? Well, we're now in Libra season, but we've been in Libra season for a while, but we just had that full moon in Aries, had some wild readings around there, and it was around a lot of people growing into their own confidence, being more comfortable in their own skin, taking charge, taking leadership of their own lives, saying no to things that no longer serve them. I couldn't have been prouder of you guys, honestly, because it's not an easy thing to do. The collective all together are all evolving, we're growing, moving forward, elevating higher up. It's a really, really difficult thing to do. Not many people even get this far, you know. So the fact that you guys are actively working on self-growth and healing and moving forward and reaching for what you deserve, you've just got to commend yourself just for being on the journey, everybody, and being aware and awake to what's going on with you in your life, and really taking responsibilities and taking the reins for what it is that you do or don't do with your time here. And it's just been great to see, very empowering and inspirational, all of you, so well done. But yeah, other than that, nothing else going on. We're just rocking and rolling. I'm just loving every recording as I'm doing them. I'm going to keep doing them for the foreseeable future. If you guys want to hear the readings and you keep coming to watch, then I'm here to give them, so thank you. And I'm just going to jump straight in to our collective card pull now. So for those of you that have been here before, we know we do this every week. It's turned into a little bit of a ritual. I love to pull a collective energy from the Book of Crystals. I always call it the Book of Crystals. It's not called that at all. It's just a crystals tarot deck, but I just got my Book of Crystals for some reason. So it's a collective of all crystals, their meanings, their energies, what you use them for. I always like to pull one at the beginning of the timeless check-in. It's just a way of tying us all together. Because even though the details of our lives are different, we've all got different things going on, we're all dealing with different things, there is a common element that runs through us all that keeps us connected, that keeps us all as one. So I pull a card and it's really just a bit of a precursor or a little bit of a preview of the types of energies that we're all dealing with here in the collective, regardless of your sign or placement. And I keep it out on the desk throughout all of the readings so it connects us all throughout. Okay, Spirit, can we please get a collective crystal for for the lovely viewers here. Right, that was quite quick. Usually I have to do a few more shuffles. And this time we have Ammonite. Oh, that's beautiful. Is that a gem or a crystal? Because it looks like a snail, more like a fossil. But it's gorgeous and just reminds me of, you know, the beauty of life and the footprints we all leave behind, right? Okay, so let's read it. Ammonite. Ammonite is associated with all signs ruled by Earth. So that's our Capricorns, Virgos, and Taurus is there. So listen closely, guys. Might be some important messages coming in for you. Also for anyone else with heavy Earth signs or placements, or actually important placements, but one of your main placements being in an Earth sign, you might want to check that out this week. The Ammonite takes its name from the Egyptian god Amun, known to the Greeks as Zeus Ammon. Once believed to be coiled up snakes, it had turned into stone. Ammonites are in fact a kind of fossilized ocean-dwelling mollusk. Told you, I thought, are you sure that this is a gem? No, but it counts apparently, guys, so listen closely. In India, Ammonites are placed near the deathbed of the dying to introduce their soul to the deities. That's interesting. So we might have some themes of like closure or death processes or something like that going on. And the Ammonite is a symbolic of change and evolution. Yes, we just thought so, because death in tarot is just transformation. Nothing to be scared of, guys. Can be very difficult, but not scary. Okay, it offers physical and spiritual grounding and invites connection to all living things. Its distinctive spiral shape draws negative energy in, filters it, and then releases fresh positive energy, which cleanses the soul and promotes personal growth. That personally reminds me of the magician. That's what the magician does. He transmutes energy from negative to positive, and can do it the other way around when he's in a bit of a mood, you know. So I'm going to leave the Ammonite stone here out on the table like this so we can all see it, and it keeps us connected throughout the reading. Okay, right, so with that out on the table, we've all checked in, we're all comfy and cozy and ready to go. I'm going to jump into the first of our signs, starting with Aries. So I will see you all over at your timestamp. Right, okay, Aries, you're up first. Now, the circular decks have been a bit quiet recently, but I do feel like getting them out. I'm going to just do a quick check-in. Now, it could be a what you don't see coming. It could be a you and them. It could just be you dealing with yourself, your own personal growth and evolution. I have no idea until the cards are on the table. It is an open, general message from the universe. And as usual, I set the intention for these readings for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Aries, and don't worry about it, just pop down to the timestamp, check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourself in there somewhere. Okay, right, without further ado, if you guys are ready, let's start pulling some energies for the sign of Aries. Okay, Spirit, can you please show me Aries, please? Do we have any messages for Aries? Messages for Aries, please. Messages for Aries. For Aries, please. Messages for Aries. Oh, we've got the King of Swords in reverse. The Lovers on their side, and you know what we've got to do, guys. Those of you who've been here before, we've got to cover up our girl and our guy, because YouTube does not like the tatas. Okay, and finally we have the Ace of Cups on its side. Okay, well, this is very interesting. I seem to have caught you in a kind of process here, Aries. There's something coming towards you that is your heart's desire. However, you don't think you're aware of it, as your King of Swords is reversed. So it's either someone you're not aware of or someone you're not speaking to. Lovers on its side could probably suggest that it is somebody that you are kind of aware of that you're not speaking to. But for those of you who have no one on your mind that you're not speaking to, or that you think is coming in, and you're total single as a Pringle, if this is a romantic relationship we're talking about, which I think it is, until we clarify, that could change. It may just be that you don't see this person coming. They're on their way in, but once they're in, they're in. Right, okay. Can I please clarify the Knight of Swords? No, the King of Swords. Let's get it right, Lydia, please. Okay, clarifying the King of Swords for Aries, please. Also, the Lovers means choice, so it could be a choice coming in around something or someone that is your heart's desire as well, Aries. That sort of theme. That's the energy running around you at the moment, or coming towards you sometime this week. Okay, for the King of Swords, yeah, we've got the Ten of Cups. We've got the Page of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Yeah, some of you don't see this coming, or it's somebody that you've long forgotten about. It's like they appear, or when they do appear, or you're looking at the future, looking at what kind of future you want. This could be within a partnership or just by yourself. You look at your Ten of Cups and how am I going to get that? you're in kind of a state of, not undecidedness, like probably pre-planning or something like that. It's kind of what you're thinking about with it being the King of Swords, but with it being reversed, it's like he's not quite made up his mind. Or you could be, the King of Swords reverse can be using communication to manipulate or deceive. With this just being in your own energy, I think it might be yourself. Like maybe your ideas around happiness in partnership are changing at the moment for you, Aries. You're not sure about what it is that you want for the long term for yourself, or what kind of partnership you want, or you're deciding. I can almost see someone doing like a red flag, green flag list in partners, because that's what the Page of Pentacles is about. It's all about studying, and it's like looking at a pentacle, i.e. pointing to the Ten of Cups, which is a happy ever after, just thinking, what do I want for me? Which is good, Aries. You need to decide what you want for yourself, you know, put yourself first there, and then pursue what it is that you want, once you've got a clear mind of what it is. However, I don't know if the energy moving towards you is going to wait for that. I think they're coming in anyway, but you definitely have a kind of energy of like undecided. Like, what do I want? Is this what I want? Do I want to be partnered? Do I want to stay single? Or do I want this person? Or do I want something else entirely? Something like that. Right, for the lovers, we've got the Queen of Wands. Yes, someone highly attractive. All the Ten of Swords, okay, and the Four. This is someone who you thought it was over with. In a nutshell, they had gone their own way at some point, or at least believing it was over with you. And when they find you very attractive, you find them very attractive. And now I think that might be why you're a bit indecisive. You're like, do I let this person in again? You're unsure. Okay. You have feelings there. They're there, but they're not fully switched on because the Ace of Cups is on its side. Okay. Right. Yeah, we've got the Six of Pentacles, Death, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so that's why you're undecided. So this person's coming in with the usual. It's the usual Aries, you know. That I've changed, and you're like, no, have you though? That's understandable why you've got the Page of Pentacles. It's you're like sitting back and waiting to see. You know, you go, okay, you say you've changed, then show me, because this person's offering you a pentacle. There you are holding the pentacle. But you're not grasping it like the Four of Pentacles. You're, okay, well, we'll just see what happens with this then. I'll wait. Nice, Aries. Good, good. Something here about equal give and take. Maybe it was in the past they didn't have time for you or something like that. They're like, I've got time now. It's almost like you're like, oh, okay, great. Now I fit. But I do believe that they have, because they're showing me the Death card, which means this is around a change within them. They want a change within the dynamic. They understand, because it's in the row of endings, that whatever went on between you cannot repeat, or else it would just be pointless and hurtful. And look, we've got the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here in the hidden energy as well. So I think this is definitely something that you don't see coming, right? Okay. Well, at least for some of you. Okay, universe, can we get some advice, please? Can we get some advice for Aries, please? Some universal advice. Some universal advice for Aries, please. Universal advice. Oh, sorry, Aries. Got a little itch. We've got the Ancestor in reverse. Oh, we are reversed. It came out reversed. I'm taking it reversed. Oh, the Archer and the Two of Arrows. It's almost like the stars are just not aligned on this one, guys. So I think that you try, or at least they try when they move towards you, because we've got the Chariot here. Definitely an energy moving towards you. That's the Archer. Looks slightly different in the Wildwood deck, but it's about something going at you, pointing towards a specific goal or target. And then we've got this Two of Swords again. I think you just like, you don't trust it. You don't trust it. This is very cliffhangery, I'm afraid, because I don't think even the universe is saying yes or no on this one. The ancestor being reversed there, it's like the ancestors kind of represent guides, spiritual paths. With that coming out in reverse, this person may have the potential of derailing you from whatever it is your purpose is. That might be something they've done before, something you sense that they were doing before, taking you away from what you need to do, Aries. Often happens sometimes in partnerships. One person thinks their life is more important than the other person's, right? Then when that happens, and they put themselves first, it's that giver and taker energy. And if you were with a taker, I have a feeling, at least from how the universe is reflecting your energy back at me, that this person continues to take, and it just doesn't feel right to you, even though it kind of progresses in a certain way. It seems to progress in a clear direction. It may be that too much water under the bridge, too much in the past for you to fully let it go. But I think some of you do open the door to it and have a little bit of give them a bit of a chance. But the universe is showing me still undecided energy. So that might be one that actually goes on for some time past the intended time frame of this reading, which I do for the next week or two. So it might be worth checking back in about a month's time and just seeing how that goes. Take your time with it, be steady. Okay, Aries, I am going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up. It pushes the video out and we get more Aries into the collective. And you know what they say, you know, we get more energy in here, readings get stronger, all of that jazz. So thank you, Aries. Love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care, guys. Okay, up next we have Taurus. Hi, Taurus. Sorry, I'm just putting away Aries cards. Bear with me 1 second, my darlings. I'll be right with you. Okay, we got the circular deck out again today. I know I missed them. I missed her last week. She weren't feeling it. You kind of get an energy from the cards when they're like, nah. Right, okay. And it's usually when another deck is more suitable for those readings of that week. Another deck will happily step aside and just let you, you know, jam with the other ones. But circular deck's back this week. Okay, Taurus, ready for your reading. I hope you're all well. I hope you're amazing. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. Today I'm pulling messages for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I set the intention for all of the placements. So if you don't see your reading yourself in this reading today, Taurus, don't worry about it. Pop it down to the timestamps below and check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find something for yourself in there somewhere. Okay, I'm just going to jump straight into Taurus and start pulling your energies. And this is timeless reading, timeless messages for the sign of Taurus. Okay, Spirit, can you show me Taurus, please? Taurus? Can you show me Taurus, please? Whoa, are we going in or are we out? We're in. Okay. Taurus, please. Taurus. We've got the 6 of Cups on its side. Interesting. No, 2 of Pentacles. Okay, definitely another soul bond attached to you for sure. We've got the 4 of Wands on its side. So this is somebody that you're either going to make a commitment to, or you want to make a commitment to, or you're currently in a commitment in and it's gone a bit wonky and a bit sideways. You're kind of unsure where it is that you stand at the minute, Taurus. The connection itself also seems to be on its side. So this might be someone where you're going through a little bit of a trouble, or there's a bit of distance between you. If you're sitting here as a single Taurus, it might be someone coming in for you that you don't expect and it's on its way. That's the thing with the circular decks. You're never entirely sure, at least until I start clarifying, whether this is going upright and it's coming in, or it's going down and it's leaving. So, and same with the 4 of Wands. So I'm going to jump in and clarify, just to save me from guessing. There is an energetic tie here with the 2 of Pentacles. Doesn't always mean that the 2 of Pentacles, but I'd say given the context of these cards, this is 2 polarizing energies trying to steady themselves out together. Right, can I please get the 6 of Cups for Taurus? What's going on there? 6 of Cups for Taurus. The 6 of Cups for Taurus, please. More shuffle, please. Thank you. Queen of Wands, okay. Justice, yeah, I get it. The Star. Ooh, okay, so I think this might be somebody that you, I think for you, Taurus, with somebody coming in here. Something about a wish fulfillment. You're kind of getting what you deserve, but I mean that in a good way. I'm sure what people always say that, and you get what you deserve. Always sounds really negative, doesn't it? But it's meant both ways. Sometimes people get good things because they deserve good things. Queen of Wands means attraction, rushing in. I believe this is a connection coming in for you, Taurus, rather than you letting one go. Sorry, Taurus. Do you like my little mug? It's my Halloween mug. The only thing that annoys me is the print slightly off center, but I love it anyway. It's so cute. Anyway, this is someone coming in for you. Queen of Wands is attraction. Mutual attraction, the Queen of Wands, and also the court cards in general usually indicate a person. Not always. Sometimes could just be you as well. Maybe you're attracting in now what you want and what you deserve from a deep wish. Maybe a wish. So for those of you who are wishing for a relationship or partnership, it looks like something is coming in. Could also apply to work if it's not the romance that you've come here for. Maybe it's career focus you've come here for. Maybe that dream job that you have been working towards is finally going to come in and is meant for you. Okay, right. Can I please clarify the Two of Pentacles? That will give us a bit of a better idea of whether we're dealing with a person or a situation. Okay, can we get the Two of Pentacles, please, for Taurus? Two of Pentacles. Oh, the Four of Cups. Interesting. Oh, King of Wands. Yeah, this is a person. The Hanged Man. This is not just a person, Taurus. This is an energetic match. As much as you're attracted to them, they're attracted to you. You're almost meeting like two magnets coming in. King and Queen of Pentacles here. Hottest couple in tarot. And then you've been like ignoring them. Or they're ignoring you. There's distance. Something about a change of perspective. I don't know if you took a time out or this is a relationship that was one thing and now is moving into something else. So say they were a colleague and now it's turning into something more. Although, you know, they say not to mix business with pleasure. But if this is King and Queen of Wands energy we're dealing with, Taurus, I don't blame you at all. And then there's, and then for others of you, I totally lost my train of thought after that. Went, phew. If others of you, I was going to say, it's a friendship. Maybe you started off as friends and now it's growing into more. You've been trying to ignore those feelings maybe for a part of it, push it down, just keep them down to business, going, no, this is the way things are not going to progress this way, it can't, it's not appropriate, or it's not the right time, or maybe they don't want me. That's around the Hanged Man. It's like there's been a pause over this because there needs to be a new perspective. It's like somebody put the brakes on. And almost to try and ignore their feelings or something like that. Anyway. Right, can I get the Four of Wands on its side, please? The Four of Wands on its side. Four of Wands on its side. Yeah, Two of Wands. Oh, Five of Wands. Okay, that explains it. Oh, Page of Wands. Taurus, lots of Wands energy here. Lots of fire. Is this a person that it's like almost like a love-hate relationship? That's kind of what I'm getting a little bit here. It's like once you start opening it up to each other, there's conflict. Like things are going well, then they're not. Then there's distance. Then things go well again, and they're not. And then there's distance. I'm not seeing the world here yet. But there's something about opening up to the possibility of commitment or coming together to co-create something. But every time that conversation is had, there's conflict. I don't know what. I'm not clarifying any further than this. I'm going to... Do you know what? I'm pulling another one on that Five of Wands. I want to know what you guys... What the problem is. Okay, right. Pull another one on that Five of Wands, please. Yeah, it's give and takes. One of you's not giving enough to the commitment. Is that one of you? It might be you. It might be them. I don't know. Is not wanting to fully invest. I think it might be them because you're showing me that at least at one time for you, Taurus, this person was wish fulfillment. And you felt an energetic match with them, a true connection, and then it just distanced itself in some ways, and then you're both open to come back together. But every time you do, it's like if you're not getting enough, they're not giving enough, or vice versa. Flip that as you need, Taurus. And it's like it's almost unresolved. This is unresolved. As at the time of this reading, it's still very much up in the air. You're open to it, they're open to it, but when it comes down to actually getting it done, you need more Pentacles energy. We've got no Pentacles on the table. All it is emotion and passion. There's no reality to it apart from the Six of Pentacles, and that's what's causing the arguments. You're causing arguments over the reality. Like the idea of them is nice. The idea of you is nice, and when you try and make it happen in real life, it just doesn't seem to get off the ground. Okay, right. Can I please get some advice for Taurus? Some advice for Taurus, please. Advice for Taurus, please. Advice for Taurus. Advice for Taurus. Whoa. Which way up did you want to be? This way? Okay, yeah, there's a lack of communication. It's the Page of Swords in reverse. Something here to do with communication. Yeah, 8 of Arrows, struggle, and the 10 of Arrows, instruction. I think this is one of those connections, guys, where it's a bit of it was a lesson in not a lifetime. That's what the universe is saying. And I hate to be the bearer of that news because it's the news no one wants. Right, so we've got the Page of Arrows, that's a Page of Swords, very small energy, which means there isn't that much communication, and when there is communication, it is miscommunicated. You two are not aligning in how it is that you're speaking, interacting with each other. There's a lot of misunderstandings and misinterpretations going on. With the 8 of Arrows, that's traditionally the lady that has the swords all around her. Someone is being stubborn or narrow-minded in this, and that's why the communication is having such a problem. And without that, you've not really got anything to build on. And when it's 10 of arrows instruction, that's usually the 10 of swords, which means endings. But in the Wildwood, it shows you endings not as endings, but as lessons. Instructions. There's something to learn in all of this for you. Now that's going to be different individually, but it is something around your communication, the way you're seeing things. For some of you, and I really hate to say this, but for some of you, you might be like, no, this is my person, this is my person, and this is it. Well, that's just telling the universe this is as good as you want. Someone who's not fully putting 2 feet in for you. So it will keep delivering people who will not put 2 feet in for you. Once you decide that you deserve better and you want open communication and honesty, and you don't want to always be threatened with I'll leave, because there's almost a little bit of that going on here, then you'll start getting matched up with people who will treat you better, treat you that way, and vice versa. Could be the other person as well. I don't know, because we're not clarifying. Okay, Taurus, I'm so sorry about that. I really like the person coming in to be the love of your life, but fortunately it's not always the case. But it looks like you're handling business though, Taurus, so I believe in you. Don't worry about it. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up. Helps push the video out a bit. And we'll get more Tauruses in the collective. And with that, Taurus, I know it's a tough one. It's still up in the air. It could still go everywhere, either way. But at the moment, communication is key, what you need to be focusing on. So when this person does come back, maybe look at how you've been talking before, try a different approach, and that the universe just wanted to give you that little nod of the cap of like, look, it's still open, it's still up for debate here, but you got to get talking, you got to communicate better, and that's all, loves. Anyway, Taurus, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Okay, next up we have Gemini. Hello, my lovely gems. How are we doing today? Welcome to Esotera Tarot. I'm pulling messages timeless messages for the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. The Queen of Wands wanted to pop up to say hi as well. Maybe we'll see you a little bit later on in the reading. So if this reading isn't resonating with you guys, then check your other placements check the time steps for your other placements. I'm all out of sync today, Gemini. I don't know what's going on. I think we need to just jump into your reading. Let's just forget the intro and go straight in. Oh, okay, Gemini. Can we please get some messages for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? Okay, Gemini. Let's go. Let's see what's coming towards you this week. Okay. Oh, we've got the Chariot. Nice. Okay, so we don't have the Queen of Wands, but we do have the King of Wands. It's like she introduced him. Okay, he's on his side though. Something coming in that you're passionate about or might make you a bit upset and angry. I don't know if he's going up or down, but we do also have the Lovers on this side here as well. So this is to do with some kind of soul connection. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be anybody. There is passion in the connection though. But I don't know if he's going up or down. So it could be passion or it could be like anger, frustration, that sort of thing. But whatever it is, you're determined to move forward there, Gemini. You're like, I'm just going to go to, I need to get to where I'm going. I respect that, Gemini, I do. Okay, can we please clarify Gemini, please, with the Chariot? Can we please clarify the Chariot, please? The Chariot, can we clarify the Chariot, please? The Chariot, please, for Gemini, the Chariot. The Two of Wands, yeah, you are. Okay, Seven of Wands, Knight of Cups. I don't know what you're doing, Gemini, but it's like you went, happiness, no thank you, I'm going this way. There's something that you really want that you are blocking out, and then you're like, I'm going somewhere else. Now, the thing is, I don't know if this thing was genuinely making you happy or at one point you thought they might make you happy and it turns out they're not going to, or you still attach some sentiment of happiness to them, but for some way or another, you can't keep them around. Which I kind of get, you know. We've all been through them weird dynamics, those weird people that sit in the middle. Like, you can't actually hate them, but you can't have them around either because they're just not good for you in some way. Maybe they're a bad influence, or maybe they want something different from you, that sort of thing. But we'll see. Let's clarify the King of Wands. King of Wands. What do you have to say to our lovely Geminis? Let's see what the King of Wands has got for us. Okay, Spirit, can we please clarify the King of Wands? The King of Wands, the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Oh, Six of Cups. Oh, here we go. The Hanged Man. Hanged Man. Who just got that in the same position? I think it might have been Taurus. So this person, I don't know who they are. They really want to connect with you. And you're like, no. No. But you're telling me they're offering something. Maybe they're offering something that they think will make you happy, but it doesn't. Or there's something else about them that you don't want to be around. I don't know. We've got the Hanged Man there. Which means that this person, or at least the connection itself, took a short pause there. A new perspective has been gained. And it's like they come back round. I don't know what they did before then to you. They came back round like, oh, here you go. Do you know what I've changed? Here you go, Gemini. Here's my offering to you. And you're like, I'm sorry, whoever you are. That was so yesterday. Gemini. I mean, it must have been bad, whatever they did. Because you're just like, no, I'm not about it. Okay. All right. Well, whatever, Gemini. I'm rooting for you. Okay, right. Can you please clarify the Lovers, please? The Lovers. Can we clarify the Lovers, please? Death. Yeah, so connection that ended before Four of Pentacles and the Star. Someone was hanging on to you or you to them this whole time. If this was a breakup, so again, this reading's kind of like in time or order, but also not. So even though this is over here, it could just be pointing to something that happened in the past. This is just something to do with the connection itself, because it's the Lovers here. So it's just giving me a little bit of a history here. So I think that there was an ending. There has been a death process over this connection. Things have changed. However, one of you or both of you are hanging on to the idea of the other. I have a feeling it might be the other energy, because you really seem to be like doing one here, Gemini. You're like, I'm out. Okay. All right. And they give their best. They put their best foot forward with you, at least energetically speaking. They seem to have gone through it and approached this with some thought and caution. But it may just not be you. I mean, this could have been someone from 10 years ago you totally forgotten about. They're not your type anymore, that sort of thing. But one time, you do feel you felt happy with this person. You have no ill will against this person. They're just not for you at this time. And you would like to maintain that distance. In fact, you're not just maintaining the distance, you're running away. Okay. Right. All right, Gemini. Oh, we won't shuffle now. Spirit, can we please get some advice from Gemini? So what's that Spirit saying? Gemini don't need no advice. Gemini's off. Gemini's gone. Gemini has left the building. Okay. We're going to ask anyway, though, Gemini. Universe, can we get some advice for Gemini, please? Yeah, look, the Lovers here again. Okay, well, Two of Cups, should I say. And I say the Two of Cups to me is more of a Lover's card than the Lovers. Three of Stones, wow, okay. And this Jarman in reverse. Some of you may reconsider this later on down the line. That's what I'm saying. Because your Magician's in reverse. It's almost like, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. So it could be some of you aren't intentionally moving away from this connection. You might be unaware it's even there. But they are reaching out for something real, though, so I don't think you don't know they're there. Or maybe you're misinterpreting them. I don't know. That's my guessing. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm just guessing there. Just because, according to the universe, this is a great match. Two of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. Not only is this an energetic match, it's also a match in the physical that's going to help you. The Three of Pentacles is about people working together towards a common goal in reality, in the 3D. And then the Two of Cups is an energetic match. It's beautiful and kind and subtle and nice. But your Shaman is in reverse. The Shaman is the Magician. And the Magician is what gets things done. But the thing is, when he's in reverse, he could be either changing his mind, like maybe he's manifesting from the wrong place, and his manifestations aren't working out the way he expected, or he's being manipulative. Now, with this card combo, I'm not seeing manipulation here. I'm seeing whatever energy this is, they want to work with you. This is quite clear in the main reading as well. So I'm just thinking and feeling that the Magician, in this case, with him being in reverse, something like maybe shortly after you leave this energy, either for you or them, things don't quite going to plan as you had envisioned. Maybe your feelings change around something, or maybe this is a work situation and you need them for some kind of project and you thought you could do it without them and you couldn't. I'm not saying you can't do things by yourself, Gemini. I'm not saying that, but life is all about co-creating and it's about other energies. But there's another energy here coming in towards you that you're telling me at least that you did not manifest and it did not plan out the way that you envisioned with them. Whether that be a good thing or a bad thing for you, I don't know. It's only for you to say there, Gemini. Very mysterious. Please come back next week. I want to know what happens next. Okay, Gemini, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I've just noticed we've got the 10 of stones underneath the deck here. So this could be somebody in your home environment, could be family, someone nearby or in your community. Anyway, sorry, little side note for some of you there might be relevant, not all of you. Yes, if the reading helped, please let me know in the comments below. Oh, three of Pentacles there again, okay? I'm not saying nothing, Gemini, I'm saying nothing. It's totally up to you, okay? Anyway, sorry, Gemini. I keep trying to say bye to you, but Spirit's like, no, one more. Okay, Spirit, we've got to let them go. Right, okay. So me and Spirit are going to let you go now, Gemini. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for joining me here in the Zen Den. Love you all as usual, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Right, up next we have Cancer. Hello my cool crabs, how's it going guys? Welcome to Esotera Tarot. Today I'm doing your timeless check-in reading. So these are timeless messages to reach you at a time when you need them the most. As usual, I set the intention for this reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, Cancer. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, then pop down to the timestamps below, check one of the other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourself in there somewhere. Okay, I'm just jumping straight in, Cancer. We're getting straight to it today. Can we please see Cancer, please? Any messages for Cancer Spirit? What they don't see coming, someone they're not talking to, a work project that's not going right, or a work project that's going really right. Please let us know anything that Cancers need to know in this time frame for when they see this video, please. Thank you, Spirit. We love and appreciate you always. Okay, right, let's go. Well, what you're holding on to, Cancer, you're either releasing it or you're holding on to it. We've got the Four of Pentacles. Okay. The Fool. Oh, okay. Oh, the Sun. Okay. All right. Not bad. You're either releasing something or you're... I know when to clarify. With them all being on the side, I don't know which direction they're going in. So you're releasing something or you're holding on to something, but it's something about a new beginning. And I'm getting the feeling that you're about to start a brand new beginning, but you're holding on to something. That's usually how it goes when we get the Four of Pentacles and the Fool in the same reading. They often turn up together like that. Because it happens very often that people go, they know that there's a new cycle waiting for them, there's a new adventure waiting for them, but they're like, oh, but can I bring this thing or this person? And the universe is like, no, they're not vibed enough for this. You need to do this on your own. You've got other people meeting you and waiting for you along the way, but it's hard for us to see that or believe it. So we hang on to the familiar. Totally normal, Cancer. I'm here to talk you through it, loves, don't worry about it. Okay. And then we've got the Sun coming up though for you, and it is coming up. I'm clear on that one. Clarity, understanding, happiness, joy, all the good stuff life has to offer, but you can't see it yet. It's almost like a sunset, sunrise. It's rising on the horizon for you. It's not fully in the sky yet. Okay, right. And I think it's dependent on you taking this new journey. And the closer you go, so the further you go in your new chapter, the higher the sun rises. At the moment, it's set, about to rise, but you're hanging on to something here, Cancer, and I'm going to find out what that is. Okay, can you please show me the Four of Pentacles for Cancer, please? The Four of Pentacles for a cool crab, please, Spirit. Can you show me the Four of Pentacles for Cancer? The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, please. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. The two. Everyone seems to be getting the Two of Wands today. It's so surprising. I was saying at the beginning of the reading, we've just passed or crossed the full moon in Aries. It was a supermoon, I believe. It was a very powerful energy. It was only a few days ago, so we're still in that energy. And that's all about new frontiers, taking charge, moving on, leadership. So I'm really, and I think Two of Wands is an Aries card. So we keep getting that, and I think a lot of the collective at the moment are on journeys of self-discovery and also discovery of others and types of people they want in their lives. You're no different, Cancer. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Yeah, Six of Swords, moving on. Moving on. There's a new chapter waiting for you, Cancer, but you're hanging on to something. Cancer, what did I say? You're holding on to something, Four of Pentacles. As I was saying it, clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Now, I want to pull another card on that, but I'm not going to do it yet. I want to see what the rest of the reading says. But literally what I've just been saying is you're hanging on to something, but you need to move on. I don't know what it is. It could be a person. It could be just an idea. It could be a version of yourself that is holding you back and dragging you down. Okay, right. Well, it's not dragging you down. It's just not, you're just stuck. It's like being stuck in a place. You don't want that. The part of you is really wanting to move on. You're probably telling people you're moving on. And in your heart, you're looking at, oh yeah, I could do this, but it's just that little piece of you that's just not. So it's not all of you, like in all of your being that's holding on to this. It's like 80% of you wants to move on, 20% of you's got this little thing. It's just tugging on you like that. Okay, right, can I find the Four for you? This one, okay. Seven of Swords, yeah, I thought you might show up. Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I'm not telling them that. I'm not telling them that. I just very strongly got the message, let it go. I hate that. I hate that. Because you hear it everywhere. I'm not saying I don't hate it because it's wrong, Cancer. It's right. But it's such a vague piece of advice. Like, if you're sitting there heartbroken and you've been heartbroken over someone for like 6 months, you want to let it go. You're probably the one person on earth, there's no one who wants to let it go more than you. No one likes to sit in heartache and pain and suffering. It's there for a reason. And that's what you're doing. You're going over the past, you're looking over events, you're studying them, you're trying to see where you missed something in someone or something. Because there's a deception here in the energy, but it's not deception in your current energy. It's all connected to you studying and looking at something. Because the Five of Cups is him literally looking at his spilt cups going, what happened? Page of Pentacles is the student card of studying. And then Seven of Swords, you're looking at a deception. Look, he's looking straight at him, look. They're like this. You're looking at a deception. So I imagine this deception's already occurred and passed. And it's like you can't, I don't know if it's creating in you, Cancer, a fear of moving forward because you're afraid of encountering a deception again. And it's almost like you're saying, how did I miss this? How did I miss this? It's normal, Cancer. We all get deceived. It's part of life. But now you know some of the behaviours to look out for. You are not the same Cancer as you embarked on the previous cycle because you've learned all the lessons. You're not totally brand new. There's still you in there. Your authentic self is still there. But you've learnt more lessons, you have matured, you have grown. The energy is currently surrounding you from the universe. You've got universal energetic support to start a new journey. You don't have to rush in. You don't have to jump into a new journey straight away. You can take little baby steps. But you've got to just start with that first little step. But I think there's fear here overtaking you because you're afraid of meeting with whatever energy you met in the past that deceived you. You're afraid of meeting it again in the future. So you're like, well, I'll just stay here then. Well, the thing is, if you stay there too long, Cancer, you're just going to stunt your own growth. And if that person is out there going around deceiving people, that's out of your control. You encountered them for a reason to learn a lesson. You're learning the lesson, then you apply the lesson in the future. That's all any of us can do, my loves, but I know it's hard, okay? Right, can I get the Sun, please? The Sun? The Sun. Let's have a look at the Sun for Cancer. And then the Sun's rising now. You're going to get an understanding and clarity over a situation, whatever it is you're looking at, okay? Let's see what the Sun has to say. The Star. Everyone's been getting the Star too. Lots of wish fulfillment. Okay. Oh my goodness. King of Cups. Seven of Cups. Ooh. Ooh, Cancer. Okay. You can't see it now. There's another person waiting for you on way out yonder. Okay. King of Cups. King of Cups. That's the best one you can get. Someone fair, emotionally mature. That could also be for some of you yourself, growing into this emotional maturity. But the reason I'm thinking this might be another person is because he's come out next to the Star, which is wish fulfillment. We've got the Eight of Swords under the deck. You don't see this coming, loves. You don't see this coming at all. I wish this was like a more in-depth one-on-one Cancer reading because then I could clarify, but I can't. But it's a Seven of Cups is here, so it's something about you not seeing this or choosing, or it's around, for some of you, it's around how you choose your partners. What do you look for? You know? For example, if I was to go, I want a bad boy, and then I get one and he mistreats me, why would I be surprised? Use myself as an example there. I'm sure we've all done something similar to that, right? looking at your choices. I think this might be someone who you wouldn't normally choose. And they turn out to be amazing. But the only reason you got there to that point is because you were encountered an energy before you that maybe was more your type. Or I'm using this as an example. It doesn't have to be exactly that. And they hurt you. So you're like, well, I'm going for different this time. It's around your choices, your active choices. What you let into your life and what you tolerate versus what you are willing to let go because it's no longer serving you. Okay, and you've been doing some hanging on here. So maybe you've hung on to energies that don't serve you a little bit too long. Well, while you do that, there's no space for good people. The good old King of Cups to come in, he can't come in. If you're hanging on to a King of Wands, I mean, no shade on the King of Wands, right? We all love him. We all love him. But if you're looking for long-term partnership, like, it is not your bag. Yeah, it's not his thing. Okay. Right, can I get some universal advice, please, for Cancer? Universal advice, please, for Cancer. Oh, sorry, Cancer. The world was being a little bit, it's just been a bit resistant to me today. I don't know why. She's been giving good messages, though. Maybe she just needs a little bit more thinking time there. Don't blame me, old girl. This is my oldest deck. It's about 20 years old, this deck. Right, okay. Can I please get some universal advice for Cancer, please? Can I get some universal advice for vessels? Knight of Arrows. Two vessels. It's a good laugh, though. Cancer's a good one. Well, this person just comes rushing right into your life, don't they? You don't see this person coming at all. No clue. Now, that's you just sitting there bored. It's actually a kind of boredom in this, in the Wildwood. The Wildwood just tells it is, right? You're just sitting there minding your business, right? And then someone, the Knight of Swords, fastest card of the deck. What does he want? He wants to partner up with you, Cancer. Oh, yeah. He, she, whatever. Don't read genders here, okay? Whoever it is. It's not telling me your reaction. All it is telling me that they're coming. I think they're better than whatever this was. But you need to let go of this first. You need to take the leap. Take the plunge. Like, I know it's scary, but the universe has gone, look, you're not going to be on your own. I don't think you're going to be on your own that long. Whether it be a business, a friendship, a lover, something that's coming in to replace this is associated with wish fulfillment. It's this King of Cups, Queen of Cups, whoever. Okay? Right, Cancer. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to leave the reading there. I mean, you don't want to. It was just getting good, wasn't it? That was a good one. Okay. Thank you, Cancer, for being here with me and chilling with me in the Zenden. I hope the reading resonated with you all, and I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, because you know I'm nosy. I like to know, and I'm always hanging out down there, guys. All right? Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you, Cancer. Thanks again. Love you all. Take care. Okay, next up we have Leo. Hello, my lovely Leos. For any of you watching through from Cancer, you know I did another little time warp. I do that now and again just to freshen up the energies in the room for the next batch of readings. How are you guys? So we are just going to jump straight into your reading. And as usual, I set the intentions, Leo, for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't see your story here today, then check the timestamps below. I'm sure you'll find something for yourself in there somewhere. Okay, my lovely Leos, I'm just putting up messages for you. Could be anything, could be a person coming towards you, it could be a situation. It's just any messages meant for you at this time for when you find your reading at the timeless check-in. So Spirit, please can we get some messages for our lovely Leos and see what's coming towards them. Okay, can you show me Leo, please? Can you show me Leo? Leo, please. Oh, Leo. Whoa, that was a nice trick there. Did you see that? Okay, we've got the Page of Pentacles. Came upright to me, so he's upright to you. Okay, we've got the Moon in the upright. Okay. Oh, and then we have the Emperor in reverse. There's something that you don't know about, and you're trying to figure it out. Around another energy, I believe this to be you. Hang on a minute, this just flipped out really weird. The 10 of Wands. I'm going to keep that. I don't know what that's about. So we'll just keep it here. Just might clarify some things for us, Leo. So hang on with me there. Okay, so you're aware there's something unknown. You were trying to figure it out. That's a Page of Pentacles. It's a card of studying. He looks at things and he looks at things. And you're like, what is this? But it's under the cover of the moon, and then to do with another energy here that's not so stable. I don't know if you're dealing with someone who's been a little bit unpredictable at this time or something like that, or maybe you're going in with yourself to get some answers. There is some kind of struggle going on somewhere in this dynamic, so I'm just going to jump in and clarify. Maybe that 10 of Wands will make sense. It actually came out as we were discussing the Emperor, so I'm more inclined to kind of put it over here a little bit off to the side. It might be someone who might be being chaotic, but they're actually struggling with something, or you're struggling to understand somebody, something like that. Okay, can we please see the Page of Pentacles, please, for Leo? Can you see the Page of Pentacles, please? I mean, this could be yourself feeling unsteady about something, around something you don't know, and you're struggling with it. It'll all come out when we clarify, Leo. Don't worry about it. Okay, right. Page of Pentacles. Justice. The Three of Wands and the King of Cups. Is that you or is that them? I think there is someone else on the table here. Your energies seem very enmeshed though. So you opened up your heart to something because you thought it was the right thing to do. However, you might not have gotten the result or response you had expected. So now you're trying to figure out what went wrong. When you approached whatever this is with an open mind, open heart, you're like, I'm going to do the right thing by everybody, for yourself and for the other person. And then we get moon, you're like, unknown. Or maybe you've not done it yet, you're preparing yourself to do it. Something like that. All right, can you please clarify the moon for Leo, please? The moon, what's going on with the moon? The moon, please. Page of Swords, Hanged Man. Page of Pentacles again, yeah. So you've approached this thing. This is very confusing. You're really trying to figure something out. I don't know if this might be a whole situation rather than a person, to be honest. Because it's being quite vague. It's more like lots of cards of study here and messages. Also looking at things a little bit differently. You're trying to wrap your head around an idea or a situation that you found yourself in. It's making you a little bit guarded. But what's striking me is that both of these pages, and you've got the Page of Pentacles twice, they're both cards of learning and study. So the Page of Pentacles is studying something, but then the Page of Swords is also information gathering. So it's almost like you've got to take in the information, then you've got to look at the information, figure out how you feel about it. You're trying to get a new perspective on it. You're in a bit of an investigation mode there, Leo. Towards who or what? I don't know. All right, can we get the Emperor in reverse, please? The Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse. The Lovers. Yeah, there is another energy here. It's also around making a choice on something. So that's probably why you're doing a lot of investigation at this time, standing back, seeing what goes down with whoever this is, because there's something about them's unsteady to you. Yeah, Seven of Cups, they're confusing the hell out of you. King of Swords. They want to move towards you quite quickly though, but you're seeing it's unstable, confusing. And it's because the other energy is unstable and confused. Why did the 10 of Wands fall out? Whoa, did you see that? Okay, right. We have the King of Wands and reverse 6 of Pentacles. Something around giving and taking. Balances, weights and measures. Taking accountability. That sort of thing. Responsibilities. King of Wands, I don't know if the energy you're dealing with is like someone who wants to pop in and out. There might be someone who pops in and out of your life quite a bit, actually, Leo. And you're like, what is it that they want? You're getting tired of it. I think you are getting tired of it. It's like they pop in, great, then they pop out again. And it seems like they're now in a popping in phase. Because it seems every time I'm just seeing this person pop up in front of you and you're like, what are you doing here? Why are you here? What do you want? And it's not entirely clear to you. Also, if they're not popped in yet, they're probably going to pop in soon, because the moon can also be like, you're not actually expecting them at this time. They're like going to come out of nowhere, like they've popped out from behind the moon energy, because the moon hides things. And then around the struggle with the King of Wands, it's a very fast moving energy. King of Wands can be impulsive, but it's an uncontrolled impulsivity, which tells me that this person appears exactly when they want to. But with that 6 of Pentacles being in reverse, this is quite a selfish person. So it's like they pop in to see you because they feel like it at that time. and they pop out again when they feel like it. Very little regard for your feelings here or how you're going to take this. But with this 10 of wands here, this whole situation is running its course. It's getting a bit tired. It's a bit of a tired act now. It's like you can see them coming a mile away. But at the same time, you want to study like, why are you doing this? Why? You want something fair, balanced and just. And that's why justice is there. This person is not on that page, I'm afraid. They have the potential though, so that's probably why you've waited on this long, Leo, because they do have Emperor energy at the end of the day. The Emperor did appear for them, but it's reversed. And when the Emperor appears reversed like that, it's like this person has the potential to be great, wonderful, marvellous, but they're not seizing that opportunity, they're not seizing that energy. They're choosing consciously or subconsciously to stay in a state of chaos. And that's kind of almost leaking into your life somehow there, Leo, and you're looking at it either how you can settle it down, can you come together, do I keep entertaining this? That's a Lover's card there, choice. You are making a choice on something with the Seven of Cups. That's you actually being given choices. So this person's appearance, at least this time round, you have an opportunity to choose to deal with them differently than you normally do. And I think you're sitting there figuring out exactly what that is and what you want out of the situation and what's best for you. Fairness at the end of the day is your MO. So you're just going to do what's right by you, by them, and if it means parting ways, it means parting ways. If it means staying together and working on it, it means staying together and working on it. It doesn't mean it has to be a lover. It could be a friend, it could be a family member, but there's definitely someone in here. And I don't know if they're doing it intentionally to you. I don't think they're meaning harm. They're just not really thinking beyond themselves when they do this, or how it's affecting you. And maybe that's a conversation you need to have with them next time round, Leo. Okay, can we get some advice for Leos, please? Can we get some advice for Leos? Can we get some advice for Leos, please? Leos? Can we get some advice for Leos? Okay. The forest lovers, yes. This is a strong connection there. Two of stones, very strong connection. And the two of bows. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And that's balance. That's coming together. That's harmony, commitment. If you're not in an active commitment with this person, it's some kind of soul bonded, contracted thing going on. But either way, it ends in you making a decision. Yeah, and two of bows in this one. This is the two of wands. It's decision. You have the three of wands over here. So you're slowly closing in on an idea of what you want to do in this connection. Forest lovers speaks for itself. Okay. Also the number 6, which is the card of balance, which is actually currently reversed in this person. So right for you and the energy and what you deserve, the level you're at, but I don't think they're quite there yet. The potential is there, as we discussed with the Emperor, but it's not quite there yet, and that's why the connection is so challenging at the moment. 2 of Pentacles is challenge in the Wildwood. 2 energies kind of like going at it. And I don't mean like you might not be shouting or arguing with this person, but there is a frustration there. If they're coming in, popping out, popping in, popping out, it's going to cause a bit of a ruckus in the energy because it keeps getting disrupted. So you've got to make a decision whether or not you want to continue to allow them to do this to you, Leo, or you're just going to let them go, close the door firmly but gently and say, no thank you, next. Okay, Leo, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please leave a comment below. Let me know what go on. I'm always hanging around in the comment section, so I will read those messages. I'll see them and I will respond. And with that, Leo, I am going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Right, next up we have Virgo. Hello, my lovely Virgos. How are we doing today? I hope you're all good. I hope you're all grand. I'm just packing away Leo's cards, so just bear with me 1 second and I'll be right with you, my lovelies. I will timestamp this out, so it's unlikely any of you will see this anyway, but in case you do, thanks for waiting. Okay, almost there, guys. Almost there. Quick as I can. Quick as I can. Quick as I can. Okay, right. Hi Virgo, welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm pulling energies and messages for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Virgo, don't worry about it. Just pop to the timestamps below. Check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find something for yourself in there somewhere. Okay, I'm just going to jump straight in. We're just pulling messages from the universe for the timeless check-in. These messages are intended to find you at a time when you need them the most, whether it be an hour after I posted or a day or a year. It's relevant for the time it comes across your path. Okay, Spirit, can you show me Virgo, please? Can you show me Virgo, please? Will you start pulling some energies for Virgo? That one. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you very much. One more shuffle, please, for Virgo. One more shuffle for Virgo, please. Okay, there we go. Right, this one came out first. We've got the Five of Cups reversed. Oh, nice. Okay. Judgment in the upright. Nice. Very powerful energy surrounding you at the moment, Virgo. Oh, my goodness, the Lovers again. Lots of love relationships going on. I don't know if you saw me at the timestamp. We just had the Lovers for Leo in the same place. Some of you might have some strong Leo placements. Highly likely, at least a fourth of you will, because I think it's your Venus or rising or something like that only deviates two away from each side of your sign. So if some of you have got strong Leo placements, go check that out. But yeah, so you're releasing a sadness. It's all coming to the surface, is it, Virgo? I know it's painful, but you're almost at the end there, loves. You're almost at the end of this healing journey, I think, that you've been on. You have been dwelling a little bit on stuff, but I think you're ready to let go and step into a beautiful brand new beginning here with Judgment. And it's a conscious choice you're doing now to move on. It's not just the energy compels you. You're actually making a conscious choice to do it. You're like, right, okay, I've lingered here long enough. Enough is enough. This is no longer good for me. It's not serving me. I've learned all the lessons from the past. I'm ready to move on now to something new. And smack bang into some other energy, you do collide, Virgo. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, right, I'm going to clarify though before we get too excited. Okay. Right, can I please clarify the Five of Cups in reverse, please? The Five of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups in reverse. The Five of Cups in reverse for Virgo, please. The Five of Cups in reverse. Five of Cups in reverse, please. Five of Cups in reverse. The World, yeah. You're looking over an ending in the past. Four of Pentacles, you're hanging on to it. Seven of Swords, deception, deceit, cheating. It can also be strategy, but I'm not really getting it here, unless we look at it as a form of, almost like you're hanging on. You're hanging on. Put my teeth back in, Virgo. You hung on to this as long as it was that you needed to. Okay? It was part of a wider strategy from the universe. But I'm not really getting that. I'm getting that you were looking on to over a betrayal or something in the past that you suffered. The ending, all of the whys. That's all kind of coming out of your system now. With the Five of Cups being reversed, you're like, look, I've just got to let this go. I've just got to move on. I've got to move forwards. Just see what's next for me. Try and remain open. Yeah, a little bit of sadness coming through there, but it's not going to hang around for long. I mean, what can you do? That sort of thing. Okay, very practical. Oh, and you've got the moon at the bottom of the deck there in the hidden energy. There's something mysterious this way comes, Virgo. Okay, can we please get Judgment? Can we please clarify Judgment? This is yours, for sure. Not any other energy coming in. You're making this choice. I'm very proud of you, Virgo. It's not easy. All right, can I please get Judgment, please? Can we please clarify Judgment for Virgo? Judgment card, please. Judgment. Yeah, look, eight of Cups. Moving away. Virgo. Three of Cups. Oh, Five of Pentacles. Whoever it is you leave in there, you miss them, but you want happiness again. You want to feel joy again. There's no joy lingering in what was, what has been, especially if it's someone who's left you and you're there on your own. I think you're like, okay, as long as I keep going over this, I'm just going to stay on my own. It's getting boring now. Even though you're feeling that loss, you realise it's something that's not going to go away overnight. So you have to move on regardless because you want joy in your life again. And maybe some of you've had joy. I don't think, at least at this point in your healing, or the Virgo collective I'm tapping into, I don't think this is overtaking your life, this feeling. I think you've got other stuff going on. The Three of Cups is here. You have friends, you've got support networks, there's people around you. You want to lean more into that and not let these feelings of the past and the hurt and the pain of an ending drag you down. You don't want to keep having that going on in the background for you anymore. You want to lean into the good energies that are currently surrounding you. Also, you hopefully have people, and it indicates that you do from the cards, that are helping you move on in that journey. Like I said, supportive friends, family, or maybe you've fallen out with a friend and you've got a supportive partner that's helping you through that. And you're like, right, no, I've got to move on. I've got to look for happier days here. Like, it's not good. Six of Cups, bottom of the deck, so connection. Right, okay, can I please get the Lovers? No Lovers for Virgo, please. Oh, that was a weird one. Do we do that one more time? Here, go on then. Right, the Lovers for Virgo, please. The Lovers, please. Can we see Virgo? Can we get Lovers, please? Whoa. Okay. They're like, no, I shouldn't have done that shuffle. Should have left it, Lydia. Just should have just left it alone. Okay. All right, can I get the lovers, please? The lovers. Let's see what's coming in for Virgo, please, with the lovers. Virgo, who is this? Who is this? Spill the tea in the comments, please. We've got the lovers, clarifying the lovers. I kind of wish I had like a bong. Not that kind of bong, Virgo. You know, not that kind. No, the boing, one of them. This deserved some kind of crescendo. Wow. The lovers, clarifying the lovers from 2 different decks. Well, of course, it'd have to be. That's insane. Okay, right. Can we get a few more on these? It's exciting, Virgo. The energy's picking up here. The 8 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords, of course. Wow, Queen of Pentacles, bottom of the deck there. That's your power card, Virgo. Stepping into your own power here. It's not coming fully though, because it's still in the hidden energy. It's almost like this connection merges from the ending. But I'm not saying this is an X coming back around. No. Could be, but I don't think so. I'm getting more with the 8 of Pentacles being there. Because of the work you've done in healing from this ending, you're now in a position to meet with an energy and it be better and more harmonious and balanced. Something like that. It feels really bad. It's almost like this person's replacing the past person. I don't mean it like that. The universe doesn't mean it like that either. Like, you know, it's more like, well, now you can have what you deserve. But it stems from this conscious choice you're making to let it all go. It's a big brave choice you're making for many of you. Like taking a leap of faith. And then at the bottom, you're like scared you might get spikes at the bottom. But no, it's a lovely soft landing. You've got a nice pair of arms to catch you there. I don't know who it is. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have to be a person. It could also be a project. So maybe it might be a work project with the 8 Pentacles being here. Like you work on something and then bam, you end up doing something that you truly love and adore. Because you transmuted the pain, which actually came up on Ammonite, this Ammonite card. It's our collective card for the day. That's what it's about. It's about transmuting negative energy into positive energy. And it looks like that's what you're doing here. You've gone from 10 of Swords to the lovers, and you have made a conscious choice to do it because you did it with the 8 Pentacles. Work. Conscious choice and working either on yourself or your material surroundings. Because remember, Pentacles is material, right? So we've got the 8 of Cups here, which is your emotional moving on. Cups is emotions. 8 of Cups is emotionally moving on. 8 of Pentacles is building skills. Something like that. Something changed. So some of you could be healthy eating, going down to the gym. Some of you, it could be a home renovation or a new house or a change of job. Something like that. Maybe you got made redundant and unfairly dismissed. Now the job of your dreams is coming in because you worked really hard on finding it. Something of that nature, Virgo. How exciting. Oh, I went for the wrong deck there. Right, I'm going to ask the universe for some advice for you, Virgo. Oh, look, we've got the pole star, wish fulfillment on a new journey at the bottom of the deck there in the hidden energy. Okay, interesting. Right, can we please get some universal advice for Virgos, please? Some universal advice for the Virgos, please. Okay, yeah, sure, Spirit. Okay, I'm hurrying up. It hurries me up all the time. We've got the stag. That's the emperor. That's the emperor. Okay, right. Oh, we've got the 14. You know, we've got balance in the reverse, which is justice in reverse. And then we've got another 8 there. Do you know 8's the infinity symbol? It's above the head of the magician. Something about an energy change going on for you here, Virgo. The 8 of Bows, which is the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is communication. Wow. Okay, something's going on at the moment where you feel unbalanced, but I am not surprised. You're going through a major transformation. You're moving away from something into something unknown, new and unknown. However, you're very confident about it, and you need to maintain tapping into that confidence of self with the Emperor. The Emperor is all-knowing. He knows everything, and he's mastered his inner and outer domains. And they could be masculine or feminine, so read that as it will. But there's something about you taking your own power here, facing things in your life that are not balanced. Facing things that aren't right, finally claiming what you're worth, and then some communication comes in from someone unknown. Unknown. Now, you might literally not know who this person is yet. It could be someone you just go down to the pub and you just bump into them. Or it's somebody that you do know, maybe you didn't, consider them before, I don't know. But there's a communication coming in from someone, somewhere that's just going to light your heart on fire, Virgo. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave the reading there for you, my lovelies. I keep wanting to get this deck for you, and I don't know why. We've got 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, top of the deck. We've got the 6 of Cups. Oh. Things just got interesting. Soul Connection, Soul Bond. Then bottom of the deck, 10 of Wands, indicating the end of your struggle comes in. A new soul connection comes in. They kept wanting me to grab that. Okay, anyway. I'm going to definitely leave the reading there for you, Virgo. I'm sorry I couldn't clarify. Very interesting. But I hope that it helped. Anyway, if it did, please let me know in the comments below. And give the video a little thumbs up and push us further out into the algorithm. And we get some more Virgos in the collective. Anyway, Virgos, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Right, we have Libra. Hello, Libras, and happy birthday, my sweethearts. I forgot to wish you happy birthday on the 4 Aces reading. I apologise. I did do it in the timestamps, though. I did. You all saw it. But I forgot. But not this time, Libra. Not this time. Happy birthday. I hope you had a good one, or are going to have a good one. Or depending on when you see this recording, it might not be Libra any season anymore. Well, your last birthday, I hope it was good. Anyway, Libra, I'm just packing away Virgo's cards, bear with me. And now we are back in the room. Welcome, Libra, to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia, and today, singular, I'm pulling energies and messages for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Libra, don't worry about it. Just pop down to the timestamps below, check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourself in there somewhere. Okay, Libra, these are just general messages. Anything could come out. It could be someone moving towards you. It could be you letting someone go. It could just be your self-growth and your journey. Who knows? Let's find out together. Okay, Spirit, can you please show me messages for Libra, please? For Libra. For Libra, please. Can you show me Libra, please? What's going on for Libra? What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know? Libra, please. Libra. Libra. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The 8 of Cups on its side. Interesting. The Magician in reverse. Sorry, he was reversed to me. Sorry, guys. I like him upright, but we don't always get him upright. Sometimes he has an off day. Okay. Right. Something either you're not recognizing in yourself or around you, something you're not realizing about an energy. For some reason I'm getting this 8 of Cups slowly coming in. He's on his side. I mean, it could be you leaving a situation that you've not left yet. But I'm getting something that's coming in, but the Magician's in reverse. Now, I don't know if this is someone subconsciously manifesting you or you're subconsciously manifesting them. I don't know. Oh no, Queen of Cups is upright. No, she was reversed to me. Sorry, guys, she was reversed to me. We've got 2 reversals here. Yeah, this is around 1. It could be you. You're on some kind of journey here that's not yet started, but it's got to start once you get clarified or get more information about a certain situation. At the moment, you're tied to something or someone, or at least tied to the idea of how things went down between you or how things are going down within yourself. It's preventing you from moving on or preventing an energy from coming in. But the energy coming in towards you is Magician reversed. That could be manipulation, or it could be, again, subconscious manifestation. I don't know. Let's clarify and find out. Okay, I'm going to start with the Queen of Swords in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Did I say Queen of Wands before? I've kind of got the Queen of Wands on the brain. She's been out in a few readings. I think that's why. Okay, Queen of Swords. Can we get the Queen of Swords in reverse? Queen of Swords in reverse. What's that all about, please, Spirit? Can you let us know? A bit more info on the Queen. Yeah, 4 of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Oh, ouch. Ooh. Okay, so you invested over time in some kind of commitment and it didn't work out the way you wanted because you are now confused. You're confused. I think the commitment, whoever it is that you committed to, Libra, is still around. The commitment itself still stands, but the part you play in it is not entirely clear, i.e. how much of yourself do you put into this? How much do you tolerate? What is it you want to get out of it? You showing me you're like less than impressed with how this is panning out with this other energy, which I'm not surprised. It's Magician reversed. could be causing, or she could be causing all sorts of chaos over there. I don't know. Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify so you might be considering leaving, but you haven't left yet. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, can I get the 8 of Cups, please? Let's clarify that 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, please. The 8 of Cups. The Fool in reverse. Are we reversed? Yeah, you came out reversed. I take him reversed. Yeah, High of Wands. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. You're like, I think I'm better off without this thing attached to me. But you're not leaving. You're not leaving, and I don't know why. Conversations are being had. There might even be lack of conversation. I'm getting a bit of an energy from you, Libra, of like you saying like, I might as well talk to myself. I might as well talk to myself. I think you're carrying the heavy burdens of this connection. I don't know what Mr. Magician's doing over here. I'd be interested to find out. I want to know what they're doing. That could be man or woman, by the way. Okay. Can I please see the Magician, please, in reverse? The Magician in reverse. What's going on here? King of Wands, of course. Alright. 5 of Wands. Yeah. Libra, 5 Pentacles. Who is this? Who is this? They're causing you grief and aggro. That's all I can see. You're disappointed. You don't want to fight with them anymore. You're not getting enough to sustain yourself. To sustain the connection. And you're not, which is having an impact on yourself. Your sense of independence. You're just kind of giving yourself away to whoever or whatever this is. We find them very attractive. Yeah, we know that. They find you very attractive. There's passion here. But I think there's a little bit too much passion. Because all I'm seeing, when it comes to the connection or you two interacting in some way, all I see is Wands. 4 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 5 of Wands. King of Wands. And I think this person's the instigator because they're literally the King of Wands. It's like you two are throwing hands all the time. Not physically, at least I hope not. It's just clashing. This is a connection that seems to have been built, I'm really sorry to say this, Libra, it seems to be built on lust rather than love. So whenever talks of getting real, which is coming from you, by the way, you've got Pentacles. Pentacles energy is real. Pentacles are real, right? When it talks of real, you've got 7 of Pentacles. You've got 9 of Pentacles. You show me the 5 of Pentacles. It's just you. Where are they? Yeah, this is the card. This is the solo YOLO card. This is a single person's card. You planting seeds in your own garden and growing them for yourself, but this person's coming in and stealing the fruit. And you've had enough. It's causing fights. Because all your fruit resources are being depleted. They're not coming back in to replant more seeds to grow more fruit with you to sustain both of you. No, they want you to plant all the seeds, you grow all the fruit, and they come in and eat it. And when you had 9 pieces of fruit, well, now you've only got 5. And nothing to show for it. Obviously, fruit is an analogy here. The only time cups, which is your emotions, which is the deep love, appear on the table is your 5 of Cups spilled all over the place because you've only got 5 pieces of fruit. You wonder where your fruit's gone. Why did I put all my seeds into this? They're stealing my fruit. And so you want to walk. The energy to walk is around you at the moment, Libra. You haven't taken that yet, though. You're still talking it out. You're still trying to talk to them. But I can tell you now, Libra, there's no set of magic words that suddenly switches on someone's mind like this. Not with this energy. This person knows what they're doing because they've got the Magician. But it's reversed. Sneaky and manipulative. That's the Magician reverse. That's the Magician on his off day. He's very manipulative. You've got to watch him. Huh? And again, I'm talking about the energy. It could be a man or a woman. But every time you try and address their side of things, it causes a fight. And I know exactly what's happening after them fights to make everything better again. But then the cycle repeats and repeats and repeats. And you are getting tired and you're about ready to walk. I would be too, Libra. I would be too. Okay, right, let's I'm just going to get some universal advice for you, Libra. Can I get some universal advice for Libra, please? Universal advice for Libra. Universal advice. Universal advice for Libra, please. Universal advice. Universal advice for Libra. For Libra, please. For Libra. Queen of Vessels. Oh, loves. The blasted oak in reverse. Yeah, I know. 8 of Arrows. Ugh. Libra. You've got the mirror in reverse at the bottom of the deck, which is the High Priestess. Libra, all I'm going to say here is, no, I'm going to talk you through the cards, see where I got this, so you're not, I'm not talking out my arse. Also, don't let me tell you what to do. Don't let the cards tell you what to do. You make your own choice in life, right? The tarot is here to show you what's possible, not what is. So at the moment you don't want to walk because of the heartache that's going to come afterwards if you do. You're worried also there's no one else out for you. Maybe that's all that there is for me. This person's probably my person. If I give them more time, if I say the right thing, we talk a bit more. Well, the thing is, if you do that, this is just going to continue. It's not going to resolve itself. You're just going to keep doing what you're doing because they're still, at the end of the day, they will tolerate you moaning at them and arguing with them or wanting to communicate with them for some free fruit. They think that's worth that. It's not enough hassle for them. So, do with that information as you will, but look, we've got the Queen of Vessels, Queen of Cups, compassion for others, love for self and others, particularly others. She's very, very compassionate. She gives. She emotionally invests in herself so she can emotionally invest to others. So you are a very emotionally balanced person, Libra. The blasted oak here is what is needed, but it's in reverse. It's a tower. A tower in reverse. You are trying to prevent the ending of this by overgiving to it. If you keep giving more fruit, they will keep coming back. But it's breaking you to keep doing that, and you're running out of seeds, Libra. Okay, and then struggle, which is the 8 of arrows, the 8 of swords. It's like willful blindness. And I don't mean to be harsh, Libra, I really don't. But it's about you having this framed thinking that this person who's coming in, that this is what love and caring is. But you're being depleted over time. There's some structure around you that needs to come down so you can see. That's why your Queen of Swords is in reverse. There's something you can't see going on here. And if you would let the tower fall, then you would see really who it was that you're dealing with, but you're not allowing the tower to fall on this connection because you keep giving to it to try and sustain it. It's like painting over cracks in the wall. It's going to come eventually, and you know what, right? When the universe pulls your tower down, instead of you pulling it down yourself, it usually comes in much harsher than if you do it yourself. That's just my piece of advice from life experience. That's not what I'm saying here. That's going to be worse. No, all I'm seeing is you are preventing a change that needs to be had for your own well-being, to release you from this commitment that seems to be draining you rather than giving to you. Okay, Libra, my lovelies, that was a hard one, I know, but I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it did. It will push us further out to the algorithm so we can get some more Libras in the house. Oh, with that, Libra, I'm going to love you and leave you. A tough one, I know, but you're going to be fine. And until the next one, guys, take care. Hello Scorpio, and welcome to Esotera Tarot. For those of you who watched through, I had to do another little time warp there, but we're back in the room. Today I am pulling energies and messages for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Scorpio, don't worry about it. Just pop to the timestamps below. I'm sure you'll find something in there for you somewhere. Okay, we're just going to dive straight in, Scorpio, see what's coming up for you whenever you read this message, or watch this message, should I say. I'm reading, you're watching. Okay, Scorpio spirit, can you show me Scorpio, please? Okay, coming straight out the gate, Ace of Pentacles, nice. Offer coming in, or you're offering something to someone. Okay, and then we've got the star on its side. Oh, and you're not sure how it's going to be received. I think this is coming from you. You want to do something, or say something. I think do, because that's Pentacles, it's real world stuff. It could be building something, could be just approaching someone. It's you doing something in the 3D reality we are in. Okay, and then the other energy on the other side of this is a Fool on its side. So this could be you, or it could be them. I'll know more when I clarify, but there's a new beginning happening here for someone, somewhere. But you're trying to offer something. It's around a wish fulfillment. I don't know whether the energy, it could be you telling me you're ready to move on with this wish. But I don't know, I'm getting that you're offering something towards something. Could be just a new opportunity for you that you see coming in. Could be a new job, maybe you're applying to a new job or something like that. Could be work related. We've got the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to jump in and clarify and just see what's going on underneath the hood for you there, Scorpio. And no moon so far. So that's good. Okay, right, let's clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, please. The Ace of... Oh, no, that's too many. No, Spirit. Sorry, I can't do that. Can we go again? Thank you. Right, Ace of Pentacles for Scorpio, please. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Oh, Knight of Wands. Okay. The World. Hang on, I've got to cover up our girl here. You know, YouTube does not like the tatters. And, oh, the Eight of Cups. Oh, okay. This is someone either you walked away from or they walked away from you. It ended, but then out springs some passionate new drive towards something new, maybe. Could be towards this ending, because you're showing me the ending when you showed me for a reason. But I'm not sure. I'm going to clarify the star and see what that's about. Okay, I'm not clarifying these further for these readings, unfortunately. Okay, for the star, yeah, we've got the Six of Swords, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. All these came out together. Ace of Cups and the Sun. So you've got a beautiful brand new beginning on your mind, but it's something that you're doing solo by yourself. So it could be in relation to work. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles here, and the Pentacles is about your own abundance here, but you're kind of using your own abundance to propel you forward into something new, but that new beginning hasn't come in yet because it's the Fool. But you're seeing like an opportunity in loss, an opportunity in ending. Maybe you walked away from something that maybe it was just time to walk away from. It doesn't mean you necessarily have to be sad about it. It's almost like you've been liberated. You're like, oh yay, now I can move forwards, now I can do whatever I want, now the world is my oyster. Nice. And you're slowly moving towards it. Great. Okay. Lovely energy, Scorpio. I like that attitude. It's a can-do attitude. I like it, Scorpio. I like it. Okay. Oh, the Ace of Cups. The Three of Wands and the Fool again. Clarifying the Fool. Okay. So once you step onto this new horizon, you've got the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So you might have some messages coming in or you're giving messages to somebody. Your energy kind of opens up and then there's this lovely little affectionate energy waiting for you. It's only small though, it's only little, it's not huge, it's not King of Cups, it's the Page of Cups. It's the smallest expression, but it's there. But it's when you start this next leg of your journey, not right now. Right now you're putting in your energy into moving forward, Scorpio. But when you do, and you're like kind of riding the wave here, and you're feeling really good about it, you draw in another little energy that's very, very sweet. Oh, it's cute. Right, I'm going to get some, I mean, it could be, like I said, it could be a job offer. It could be a person coming in. It could be literally anything. But, I mean, it's facing you. The cup's facing you. So this is someone coming towards you. Bearing in mind, that is the Knight of Wands going back towards this thing that's closed off. So some of you might be trying to revive something that closed off. Maybe you've got some clarity over a situation in your heart because you've got the Sun and the Ace of Cups. That's almost the card combination of deciding what it is you want. For some of you may want to reverse these energies as well for someone you're attached to. But your heart, it is directed to yourself. It's your sense of self, your own self-confidence, your ability to take something on. And off you do go and take that on, Scorpio. And you're like skipping towards it almost. And wherever this is, it slowly starts opening up to you as well. They're almost joining you on this journey. Because you see your Four, and that is your Four, is on the upright. This one, I believe, is theirs, is on its side. It's almost like you go skipping off down the lane because you're like, yeah, I'm free from whatever that was that's just ended and just completely done. And then you see this other energy at the side of the road. And you're like, do you want to come with me? It's kind of like that. Or they go, can I come with you? That sort of thing. And then your journey starts together. Nice. Right, can I get some universal advice for Scorpios? I feel like that one was super quick, but it was really clear. I like it when they're clear, but then I feel like there's not that much time. But let's see what the universe has to say. Can you show me some universe? Show me some universe. Can we get some advice, please, universe? Some advice for Scorpio, please. Some advice for Scorpio. Oh, Three of Arrows, heartache. Okay. Ace of Bows in reverse. I see Ace of Wands in reverse. And then the Shaman. The Shaman has been all over the readings of late. That's the Magician. And then why is the Ace of Bows reversed there? Oh, yeah. Okay. So would you say you were skipping down the road? Well, you are kind of skipping, but you're still holding some pain of whatever that is. It's like you want to fix something. Or maybe the universe is just telling you, look, you might not be moving towards this very enthusiastically at first, but then the Knight of Wands is very enthusiastic, so that's coming in. I think there is a pull for you to return to something from the past a little bit there that might be hindering you moving forward, or at least your excitement for moving forward or looking forward. It's almost like you, I have to do this, rather than because you're compelled to do it. You just see something that you have to do, because the shaman is the magician is in the upright. So that's you making stuff happen. It's like whatever is going to come in for you is coming in. Something's coming in, but it's not coming in yet. It's close though. It's very, very close. It's about energies are lining up. You have to reach this Three of Wands part where your energy is opening, then this other energy can come in. But until that happens, Scorpio, you're kind of on your own, but you are dealing with some heartache, some pain, but this is actually part of your healing process. It's just something you've got to go through at this time. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up. Get some more Scorpios in the collective. And thank you for not showing me the moon. For those of you who have been here before, Scorpios normally always throw the moon up. You didn't this time. You were like, no, I'm going to tell you everything, Lydia. Listen closely. And I did. And it looks like you're moving on to something beautiful and something very, very sweet. Very, very sweet coming towards you. But yeah, it looks like you've been through a bit of a painful ending there, Scorpio. But you did it. You got over it. And it's like you're liberated. You got gusto. You're going into the new with some enthusiasm there. You might feel some dips in enthusiasm when memories of the past, a bit of heartache comes in. But you stay in the course. And I like to see it, Scorpio. I like to see it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Okay, next in we've got Saggy. Hi, Saggy. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I hope you're grand. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia, and today we are pulling energies for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Saggy, don't worry about it. Just pop to the timestamps below. Check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find something for yourself in there somewhere. Right, Saggy, let's just go. Let's go for it. Let's just see what's going on with you. Just doing a little check-in. Now, this could be anything. It could be your relationship to a person, a relationship to yourself, could be a situation coming in for you. I don't know until the cards are on the table. So let's rock and roll and see what's coming towards you, Saggy. Whoa, a lot by the looks of it. Didn't even have to shuffle. You've got 4 cards. Interesting. These two came up together, so I'm going to take them together. We've got the Two of Cups, and then we've got the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so that's either something coming towards you, or there's an opportunity and a connection that you can't yet see. Then we got, oh, there we go, the Devil. Okay, the Devil. Sorry, Devil, I don't mean it. I know you're here to help. I know. Oh, but that's good. We've got the 10 of Wands in reverse. Something's going on with a connection. Something's just kind of sitting right. Things aren't really quite lining up. There is an opportunity to come together here. It's either being missed or it's being mishandled. I'm not surprised here because we've got the Devil ahead, which is attachments that are not entirely healthy. But you're dropping the weight of something, or someone attached to you is dropping the weight of something. There has been a struggle, but it looks like it's coming to an end. So let's jump in and clarify, Saggy, and see exactly what's going on for you guys. Right, can we please clarify the Two of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles on the side? Okay, all right. Two of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles on the side for Sagittarius, please. Can we see what's going on there? What's going on in this dynamic? Wagwan. Okay, the Two of Pentacles. Sorry, the Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles on its side, please. Two of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles on its side, please, for Sagittarius. Oh, the Six of Wands. The Devil again. Okay. Oh, hang on. I don't want them to come out. The Devil again. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely distortion in the energy. Sorry, I've got to cover them up, guys. I've got to cover up our girl and our boy because YouTube don't like them being in the nuddies. Okay. Right, another card, please. One more shuffle. Queen of Swords. Okay, so you're aware that it's not great. That's good. You're willing to work on it, though. You're willing to talk about it and address the issue. You think some good could actually come out of it and you can end up stronger. It may be that the other energy is not so open. Maybe that's why there's a missed opportunity, but there is an opportunity coming in to address something that's not so good in a connection. Now, that could either be you and a lover, you and a friend, you and a family member, something like that. I'm going to clarify the Devil now. I'm very interested to see what's going on with this Devil energy here. Death. Something's changing in the dynamic. Oh, the Five of Swords reversed. That's good. King of Cups. Oh, okay. Okay, you're going to kill it with kindness. Good, Sag. So your heart's maturing, opening up. You want to take a emotionally mature stance on the situation. You don't want to fight anymore. You don't want any chaos. You just want things to calm down. You are open and willing to change, to kind of transmute the energy of this negative connection. Now, I'm not saying that the situation is going to end, that you're going to break up from this person or leave this person or situation, whatever you're dealing with. It's just, it's going to go through a bit of a patch, but you're actually approaching it really maturely there, Sag, and you're like almost like love will prevail, and I think it will. Right, can I get the 10 of Wands reversed? Yeah, we've got the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. At the end of the day, Sag, you want what's best for everybody, but also yourself more than anything else. I'm not sure you and this energy are on the same page. You're trying to show them where things are not working, and every time you do, I'm coming up with a headache, and I think you're kind of getting to the end of your tether a little bit here, Sag. And I think you're about preparing to drop the whole thing. You're just showing me it's been difficult. This thing needs to put pause on it, a break or a split if it's necessary, but at least a pause, because you want to get a new perspective on everything. You've been in your head about it, 9 of Swords, over how can I fix this? This isn't working, this isn't going right. That's a 5 of Pentacles. But underneath that, it's because you want to feel fulfilled. You want the other energy to feel fulfilled as well. Seems like the changes coming in don't really go to plan, but yeah. It's almost a bit left in the air, to be honest. I'm not seeing a cut in the connection here at all, but I'm seeing frustration. The frustration does ease off a little bit, but it's once you step back. So I don't think it's anything to do really with this person changing. It's you taking your hands off of the wheel, as it were, and just saying, look, you can't keep doing this to yourself, because you're trying to fix this, but it's kind of ricocheting back onto you. You're the one having sleepless nights over it. I mean, they might be as well, but I'm seeing your energy here. I'm not seeing theirs. You're losing sleep over it, something like that, stressing out about it, feeling so down, hurt by whatever's going on here that's been ongoing for some time. It's been subtle at first, but I think it's just kind of wearing you down a little bit, Sag. But you're just like, I'm just going to drop the whole thing. It's like a dead weight you need to drop. You're just going to go and do you for a little bit. This energy does them for a little bit, and then you just see where you end up and see if they come towards you. And yeah, bottom of the deck, frustration, 5 of Wands there in the hidden energy for your universal advice. Okay, universe, can we please get some advice for Saggy, please? I mean, universal advice for Sag. Universal advice for Saggies, please. Sag. Can you show me Sagittarius, please? Universal advice for Sag. Your cards have been flying all over the place, Saggy. Like, what are you doing? You're like, hurry up, Lydia, just hurry up. Okay, I will. We've got the Wildwood in reverse. Okay, Knight of Arrows and the 3 of Cups. You're like, this isn't fun anymore. Where is the joy? I said to you what the 3 of Cups is joy. Knight of Arrows is messages. It's like, and going kind of fast and things like that. It's like, can we stop and smell the roses a little bit, please? I don't know if you're planning something with someone and it's not going right. You've got different working styles or something like that. But you're like, I want to take some time. You want to put the brakes on a little bit. Just a little bit. With the Woodward there, he's about marching. He's like the marching forwards and looking forwards and making plans. Very much, it's not the Emperor, but his energy can be kind of similar. It's like bit like the Hermit. But the Hermit looking out, surveying what he has learned and how he can use these lessons to whatever he encounters. Usually it's an energy going forwards, it's reversed. You just want to slow some things down, but then you've got another energy here that's trying to speed things up. But if it does go too fast, it's like a push, very much a push and pull dynamic you've got with this person. But there's no joy here, at least not for you. You're not feeling any joy anymore. It seems that the majority of this connection is looking at how to fix it and how to get over the bad stuff all the time. Where's the fun? Why is this worthwhile? The universe is asking you, is this worthwhile? What are you getting out of this along the way? Is this serving you? Are you getting any lessons out of this? Are you getting anything positive about this at all? To try and deal with this other energy? What's the reason? Why? It's not saying there is a reason. It's just saying it's basically a prompt for you to start asking yourself this question. Where is your joy? Where you find your joy? Just follow that and see what happens. Okay? Right, Sergi, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. Where's my deck gone? I'm being blind. Oh, it's there. I've been like this all the readings. I think it's because what I did, I've kind of moved my decks around a little bit. So now I'm just kind of putting them wherever and I'm getting lost. But anyway, I hope that the reading helped, Saji. I really did. A bit of a tough one there, but I think you're going to be just fine. You're stepping back. You're taking a breath. That's the important thing. You're just leaving it in the air. Look, 4 of Swords underneath the deck as I'm talking about that. Sitting back, relaxing, rest, realigning yourself, realigning with your joy and your heart. I mean, you've got a big heart. It's here, King of Cups, and there's love in this connection. That's no doubt. That's no doubt. But is it working in the practical? Is it making you happy? Sometimes we stick with the better the devil, you know. Okay, I mean, yeah, I'm not the happiest, but I could get worse. Yeah, but you could also get better, Sag. See what I mean? Okay, with that, Saggy, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, guys, take care. Right, next in the house, we have our lovely Cappies. Our happy Cappies are here in the room again. Hi, Capricorn. How we doing? Wagwan. I hope it's good. I hope you're grand. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. Today, I'm pulling energies for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, Cappy, don't worry about it. Just pop down to the timestamps below. Check one of your other placements. I'm sure you'll find yourself in there somewhere. Right, so these are general messages. I have no idea what's going to come out, guys. It could be you and another person. It could be you in a situation. It could be you and your plant, who knows. So let's shuffle the cards with our spirit, find out. Okay, can you please show me Capricorn, please? What does Capricorn need to know? Capricorn, please. Capricorn, can you show me Capri, please? Can you show me Capri, please? Capricorn, please. Capricorn. Oh, a 10 of Cups on its side. Happiness coming in. Hello. Nice. Like to see it. 7 of Cups on its side. Choices. And then we've got the 5 of Wands, but in reverse. I like it. It's like you're choosing peace. I choose love, not war. Nice, Cappy. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At least that's the place you want to come from. Emotional fulfillment, joy, happiness, coming together. Maybe possibly near the end of kind of a long journey with who or whatever this is. But you want to make a choice. There's a choice coming in, or at least some kind of mental fog or confusion. You're not knowing what to do. However, there's an energy attached to you. It's like basically saying to you, I come in peace. I don't know, after like a fight or something. Something like that, anyway. Right, I'm going to jump in and clarify, starting with the 10 of Cups. So can you show me the 10 of Cups for Capricorn, please? The 10 of Cups for Capricorn. The 10 of Cups for Capricorn, please. The 10 of Cups for Capricorn. 10 of Cups for Cappy. 5 of Pentacles. The Hermit. Ooh, the World. Okay, so there's been an ending for you. I don't know if you were fighting with someone, but I don't know, but there's an ending coming. No, an ending has been. That's been. It's finished, done, dusted. You spent time on your own in deep inner reflection. That's nice, Cappy. That was a wise choice. You should do it. You just kind of withdrew from the situation there. And then you start feeling like a little bit of a lack here. I'm looking at Cappy here that you're either missing the person or a situation that just ended, or you're feeling a lack within yourself. You're like, well, where do I go now? What do I do now? What's next? You're a little bit lost. This energy being a little bit lost. Yeah, look, 3 of Swords under the deck. In the hidden energy, there's a heartache. However, you've got your eyes on the prize here. 10 of Cups. You're like, I know there's better out there for me. I feel it. And happiness is coming in. So you actually want to go off and find it, but you're not entirely sure where to go, what to look for, who it is, where to start, that sort of thing. When 7 of Cups is on its side, it means something's coming in where you've got to take some kind of action. Okay, can we please clarify that 7 of Cups, please? 7 of Cups. Can we clarify the 7 of Cups, please, for Capricorn? The 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, please, for Cappy. Whoa, okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Interesting. Things got very interesting there, Capricorn. 5 of Wands in the upper right. The 6 of Swords. The Sun. What? It's almost like, as you're leaving Capricorn, an energy, I don't know if it's the energy you just dealt with in the endings, I'm not clarifying, but an energy, could be several people, almost come in front of you as you're leaving and go, no, wait, stop. But you don't want to stop. It's causing a bit of a conflict. They're like, no, hang on a minute, hang on. But they come in peace because their 5 of Wands is reversed. They don't mean to harm you, but to you, it's coming up as conflict because you just want to move on, you want to move forwards, but then there's this struggle. And then with this person, they come in, hey, stop, Cappy, look, here's a menu of things that you can choose from. Pick now or else. At least that's how you perceive it. It's not how they mean it, but that's how it's perceived by you. Okay, weird. Very weird. Right, can I get the Five of Wands reversed, please? The Five of Wands reversed. Oh, the High Priestess. Oh, the Tower. Jeez. These came out together. Four of Pentacles. Oh, Page of Cups. Okay, so this... Okay. I think I have a feeling I'm about to out someone here. So this energy, I think, has hung on to feelings for you for a little while. Positive feelings. It's only little, so I don't know, you may have never connected with this person before in that way. You know them, or at least they know you. I know that sounds really creepy. Some of you might have a stalker, I don't know. But I mean, I'm not seeing anything malicious in this energy. Even though there's a tower there. Now, I don't think the tower's their tower. No. The tower is a surprise. This comes as a surprise for you in some way. Makes you rethink something. That's why your Seven of Cups is on its side here. It's almost like you stop and go, oh, hello, oh, I never saw you that way before, or something like that. Then the High Priestess. So the subconscious, the unknown, the things that are hidden. Maybe this is a spiritual person moving towards you, or you're highly spiritual. But that conflict reverse, they're very much like, it's almost like they're coming and going, excuse me, Cappy, I don't mean to bother you, but you are bothered. It's Five of Wands. You're like, what do you want? Now, when I say affection for you, it could be literally a secret admirer, but it could also be, someone who wants to be your friend. They just think, oh, maybe they saw you at the last pottery class that you were at and they admired your pottery skills, and they were like, oh, do you know what, Cabby seems like a cool person to hang out with and I have no one else with pottery interests. Do you mind being my friend? Could be even just that. But you're like, no, I'm too busy. What are you stopping me for? And then you realise, oh, you just want to be my friend. Oh, okay, that seems nice. It's a bit like that. I don't know if that's making sense to any of you. Please let me know in the comments. But, yeah, somebody's had a little eye on you, Cabby, and it's like, no, that's what I see. And they just come in. And the High Priestess being there, it's almost like saying, you'll know the intentions of this person. You'll know that, but it's not going to be immediately obvious to you. You might see this person as an obstacle at first, or wherever it is that you're trying to go, because you're going off with like the sun in your hand there, and you're like, whoa, I didn't want to deal with this. I was focused on my new beginning. I wasn't expecting this. Now I've got to deal with this. But you're also not saying that in a bad way either. It's just like almost like to you like a bit of inconvenience. But hey ho, they're coming from a really good place. Right, can I get some universal advice for Capricorn, please? Some universal advice for Cappy, please. Some universal advice. Universal advice, please. Universal advice. The Green Man, that's the Emperor. The Nine of Stones. And the Queen of Arrows in reverse. No, it wasn't reversed, was it? Was it? No, it was in the upright. What am I doing? What am I saying? Queen of Arrows. This is going to become very clear. This person has something important to say to you. You're interested in just protecting your own healing journey, which you told me that here in the main spread, so that's no surprise. We've got the Nine of Pentacles here. You're comfortable on your own. You're not looking really to partner up with anybody in a romantic sense or otherwise. However, this person might just be more than meets the eye. So something that you may consider them later on down the line or something like that. At the moment, you're bossing it out in Emperor energy. You've done a lot of growing. It's almost like you're saying to energies that are surrounding you at the moment, like, yeah, you can come in if you match my energy. And I can see that clearly, that you can match my energy. If you can't, then I'm sorry, I can't carry you. I'm not carrying anyone. I've done that before. So they're welcome if they're here to contribute. If they're not, they can do one. I really like that energy, Cappy. That's brilliant. That's very clear. Means you've learned a lot of lessons when you're in that hermit energy over there, which is great. Lessons around loss, or lessons around putting too much of yourself into something, they're not working out. You're like, no, I will invite in a co-creator, but nothing less than that. So if this person, I think that's why you're being a bit standoffish with them. You're like, prove it. Prove you mean what you say, or you're not interested. And they're like, yeah, okay, I will. Whether they do or not, I don't know. That remains to be seen, but it's coming in for you. Right, Cappy, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up. It really helps push the channel out and get some more Cappies in the collective. And with that, Capricorn, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until... Oh, hang on, before I do, though, see that Two of Cups bottom of the deck? Maybe for some of you. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you, Cappy. And until the next time, take care. Alright, okay, next up we've got Aquarius. Hang on, Aquarius, bear with me. I'm just tidying away Cappy's cards. Very good reading, very unusual. I think they've got a stalker. Okay, right. If you want to know what's going on with Capricorn, here's the tea. I'm joking. Or am I? Okay, sorry Aquarius, I'm messing about. Okay. Thank you for joining me here in the Zen Den Aquarius. Welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I am pulling messages and energies for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if you don't resonate with this reading here today, Aquarius, don't worry about it. Pop down to the comments below or to the description box. I'm going to post down the timestamps. Check those out for you at the placements. I'm sure you'll find yourself in there somewhere, my loves. Right, I'm just going to get straight to pulling these energies and messages. I mean, Spirit's been kind of impatient with me today, so I'm not messing about. Right, I'm going to get some energies for Aquarius, please. What does Aquarius need to know? Now, bear in mind, Aquarius, these messages can come to you at any time in your timeline, whether I posted this tomorrow, last week, or years ago. These messages will be relevant to you. Okay, right, can you show me Aquarius, please? Can you show me Aquarius? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, very unsteady. Very unsteady. Okay, Queen of Wands in the upright. Passionate though. Oh yeah, got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Aquarius. I'm not surprised with this starting energy here. It's going to be hard for you to stand alone upright, let alone with another energy that's this wonky. Okay, right, I'm going to clarify that Two of Pentacles. I mean, you're trying to balance things out. You're on the verge of giving up, trying to balance it out. You're like, this might be too much. Can it ever just be normal? Or maybe you're not trying to balance it out. Maybe you're riding the wave. I'm not sure. Let me clarify. Okay, can we clarify the Two of Pentacles, please, for Aquarius? The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, you're like, okay, I'll wait and see. All right. Queen of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles, Aquarius. Then we've got the Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, you're like, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this. You want steadiness. You want a ground. You want something to iron itself out because you're showing me two. Well, yeah, two. A major pentacle in the Queen of Pentacles and then the Page. But you're willing to be patient with this energy, whatever it is you're attached to. But at the moment, you're not happy. You are not a happy Aquarius, not at all. You're almost just getting fed up with it. And I think you're ready to drop it. But I think you're allowing maybe a little bit more time to see if this energy balances out, but after a short while, if it hasn't, I think you'll dip out. I really do. Okay, can we clarify the Queen of Wands in the upright? Lots of attraction to whatever this is, and mutual attraction there. Queen of Wands is linked to like confidence, sense of self, that sort of thing. Yeah, look, Empress, you want it to work out. The Fool. Oh, okay, right, I see. Four of Wands. Yeah, you're like, I will go off and I'll find something more aligned to me if this is not working out. You don't want to force it. You don't want to force it. You're quite willing to attract in something right for you and wait for it. Move towards it any way that you can in a healthy way. Fully aligned with your life goals, your mission and what it is you want to achieve with your time on this earth. You feel your time is being wasted over here. You're like, to this other energy, like, are you done wasting my time? Because I'm spilling cups all the way over here while you're messing about. It's like that, more you F around, the more you find out kind of energy. And then you're like, I'm done, I'm going. Towards something super aligned to you though, because you're moving on in from a place of alignment, from a place of taking your power back, Aquarius, and saying, enough is enough. I'm not dealing with this tomfoolery no more, no. I'm going. And that's what you do. And off you go. And the more you go down that road, away from whatever this is, the better and better you feel. Marvelous. And then you start attracting something in, and you start attracting a hell of a lot of abundance. Like you level up like a MF. You do. Okay, but then we've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Why is that, Aquarius? Let's find out. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, please. Nine of Pentacles or Seven of Cups. Oh, here we go. Then we've got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and Temperance. Right, okay. So a little while you go down this lovely new beginning by yourself, feeling all light and easy breezy, Aquarius, because you're not dealing with this anymore. And then the hard work reappears. And when I say the hard work, I'm referring to this other energy that's attached to you. That's literally what the universe is calling it. The hard work. comes back around. I don't know why I'm getting energy of somebody that always has problems. This might be just a friend. You got that friend where every time you talk to them, all they have is problems. And most of it they cause themselves, but there's no telling them that, right? So they're blaming everyone else except for themselves and their own behaviours. So there's like nothing you can do. You've tried everything with this person. It just hasn't worked. So you're like, right, okay, we'll leave it then. And all that energy you've been putting into them to make sure they're okay, you start putting into yourself. When you do, you glow up to the Empress, Aquarius. When you're by yourself, you do really well. When you're with this other energy, you got 8 of Pentacles reversed. It's just like working against you. It's just like, oh, this again. It's like, you're tired of putting energy into something that doesn't get any further forward. It doesn't progress any further forwards. And you showed me here time, temperance. So this is down the road. This isn't when temperance appears. It's the next couple of weeks or months. This energy is going to reappear again. But the good news, Aquarius, is once they do reappear, you very solidly recognize them as being hard work. Then you've got to make a decision about protecting your own abundance here, because that's what you're worried about. You're worried about losing progress, yourself, energy, giving energy to this person, because every answer you give to them just seems like it's a waste of really good 9 of Pentacles energy that you have cultivated here. So remember, the 9 of Pentacles is pre-Empress, which means that you have passed through the 9 of Pentacles. That's solid, that's sound. But as soon as this other energy reappears into your life, it goes into reverse again. And then you're like, do you know what? This is the last time. Enough is enough, and you've got to make a choice. But it's almost like you don't want to hurt their feelings or something. You want to handle it in a really delicate way. You just want to remove them out gently. A gentle extraction. You're not going slamming the door, drawing up the drawbridge and running for it. No, you're like, look, this isn't working anymore. We need to go our separate ways, but I send you off with love and wish you the best of luck for the future. But you're like, but how do I do that? How do I do that? Because you can't balance yourself and this other energy at the same time. You have tried that in the past. It hasn't worked. Okay, right. Can I get some universal advice for Aquarius, please? Some universal advice for Aquarius. Universal advice, please. Oh! Spirit's like, no. Yeah, it's not said that, no. That was just me. That was me. That was totally human error. Sorry, universe. Sorry, Spirit. Okay. Right, can I get some universal advice for Aquarius, please? Some universal advice. Universal advice for Aquarius, please. Well, okay, that one has come out, but it went back in. One more shuffle then. Let's see if it comes back out again. Universal advice for Aquarius, please. The Knight of Bows. Yeah. 6 of Vessels. 2 of Pentacles in reverse again. What did I just say? There's energies coming back and there's still some balances when you left them. So the Knight of Bows, you're going on with fire and gusto into your new beginning. You're liberated from whatever this is. The Knight of Bows is all about joy, excitement, moving forward, brand new things. He's wonderful. He doesn't care where he's going. He's just excited to be on the journey. And then a 6 of Vessels shows up. You're like moving steadily along. But this can also be a card of returns. And I think it is next to the 2 of Bones. 2 of Bones? Bones. Why did I say bones? Maybe bones are relevant to some of you. I hope not. But it's that spooky season, so who knows? The 2 of Pentacles in reverse again. What are the odds? It shows up again. And you're like, oh, crumbs. That sort of thing. No, it's not showing me that. It's not showing me that. That's how I'd feel. I don't know how you would feel, Aquarius. You know, you do what you want. Tarot's here to tell you what's possible, not to tell you what to do, okay? And it's just showing me that it's coming back. Well, we know that from here. Because suddenly you're showing me this is hard work again. So be careful, Aquarius. Don't let this person in. Try and separate yourself from them. You can do it. Protect your own abundance. Because if you don't, this person will drain you dry. They have to sort out themselves and be responsible for their own problems. They can't keep coming to you to try and fix everything, because that's not what it's about. You weren't put on this earth, Aquarius, to fix other people's problems. Not in this way, anyway. In a collaborative way. Now, if they wanted to take on board some of the help and actually put it in their lives and take responsibility, fine, that's different. But I don't think that energy is doing that. I think they literally want you to come and fix all their problems in some way. And you're like, no, enough is enough. I need my energy for myself. Get out of my way. But how you do that, when you do that, remains to be seen. That's entirely up to you. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. Look, you've got the world at the bottom of the deck in hidden energy. Something brand new and beautiful is coming in for you once you close on this thing that's taking all your energy. Anyway, I hope that the reading helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always hanging out down there, guys. Come talk to me, come have a chat, and give the video a little thumbs up. It helps get it further out into the algorithm, and we get some more Aquarians in the collective. And with that, Aquarius, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. Rightio, we got Pisces in the house. Hello, Pisces. How we doing? My happy little fish. I'm just tidying up Aquarius' cards. Bear with me. And we are ready to rock and roll with Pisces. Hi Pisces, welcome to Esotera Tarot. Today I'm pulling energies for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So if this reading isn't resonating with you, then check the timestamps below for your other placements. And with that, Pisces, we're pretty much just going to jump in and get straight into your reading. I mean, what else can we say? We've had some good readings. You are last but certainly not least. I'm going to see what's coming up for you in this timeline, wherever this message reaches you, Pisces, which could be any time. It could be a day after I posted it, it could be a month, it could be a year. Whenever you find it, it's meant for you. Okay, Spirit, can you show me Pisces, please? Can you show me Pisces? Pisces, please. Pisces. Can you show me Pisces, please? Pisces. Sorry, I've got a little itch here. My hair just tickles my face. We've got the Ace of Wands reversed. Oh, okay. You're just a bit flat. You're like, oh. Where's my spark? Where's my joy? You know it's there, but you can't find it. Okay. Strength on its side. Well, I think something's coming in to challenge you, so just be careful what you wish for, Pisces. And the King of Swords. Oh, okay. This is like someone of authority almost coming in and going, here you go. I'm giving you your mission or something like that. I'm not sure what it is, or it could be you leveling up through this. You actually I've identified what it is that you want to go for, or something like that. But you show me strength on its side. You're like, this is kind of hard. I've got to engage with something here within yourself or with another person. I'm going to clarify. I'm not sure if this is you. I'm not sure if that's them. Let's find out. Oh, Ace of Pentacles in the hidden energy there. There's an opportunity coming in, Pisces. Okay, it's all good. Might spark off this Ace of Wands in reverse. This Ace of Wands in reverse is about what they're having the energy to get something started. Or at least, no, the desire to get something started, but the energy has not been applied to it yet. So we'll see. Okay, can we please get the Ace of Wands in reverse for Pisces, please? The Ace of Wands in reverse for Pisces. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse for Pisces, please. The Ace of Wands in reverse for Pisces. The Five of Pentacles. You know what? That's been out way too many times today. Like, oh, you guys, everyone's going through the mill in the collective today. The Empress and the Four of Pentacles. Oh, okay, right. So some of you seem to think that, I don't mean to laugh, it's not really funny, but it's more like, it's like, you're like, well, this is it. I've achieved everything in life. In a way, or like, you're like everything's good. Like, so I think you've overcome some trials and stuff, and then you've leveled up, certainly, you're an Empress energy, Pisces, and then you're like, is this it? Is this it? Am I done? Well, isn't nothing else coming in? I'm just healed now, and that's it. Is there not more than this for me? Is this my life? Okay, fine. That's almost what you like. Okay. No, it's not, Pisces. Believe me, enjoy the rest while you get it, because something's coming in for you. Something who means it. Okay. Can I see the Strength card on its side, please? The Strength card on its side. The Five of Swords. King of Pentacles. Aha. Yeah, and Justice. Well, someone's coming in to challenge that, Pisces. So what we've got is, you're the King of Pentacles here, because you're super steady. It's also in line with your Empress. Something's coming around for you, and I don't know if this is something from the past or something you've not met before. I'm getting the feeling, though, if it's not something from the past, it carries the energy, because there's some kind of justice or balancing out that is required coming in with another energy around stability and longevity. Maybe something that you invested in the past. Could be a current partner, because the King of Pentacles is the marrying king. There's going to be some conflict, though, that you're going to have to overcome. It's going to require a little bit of you digging deep there, Pisces, and getting some inner strength to overcome it. And then a conversation occurs with the King of Swords. King of Swords shows up for the both of you, and what he's got to say, whoa, the Tower and the Ace of Cups. Powerful combination. I'm going to need more context on that, Spirit, please. Can we get a couple more cards for Pisces, please? A couple more cards for Pisces. Seven of Cups again. Everyone's been having the Seven of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Ah, okay. Oh, Joe, that's quite nice, actually. We've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups on the table. That's actually, they're a nice pairing, to be fair. And they're facing each other, which is nice. We've got the bottom of the deck, the Magician. Things are in motion. Something's happening under the surface. You're manifesting something in without realising it. Because you're over here being bored, right? Bored with life, no zest. Zest is coming your way. The universe heard your call, Pisces, and said, you want some exciting? Oh, we're going to deliver. Hold on to your hat, Pisces. So something's coming in, something very heartfelt, genuine. It's going to offer you some kind of choice. And it's basically a brand new path that you could go on. Huge. But you don't see it coming because it's under the Tower. There's a brand new, beautiful, emotional beginning for you. Now, this could be a new partner, it could be a new job offer, it could be a new house that you see on the market, you decide to move, I don't know. But it's something about what you want to do that kind of lights you up again. Because it's coming from the heart. It's also something real, Pentacles here as well. But again, it might cause a bit of conflict, especially if it's something sudden like, oh, I've seen my dream house, but it's on the other side of the world. And that's going to cause some conflict with some people. They'll be like, what are you doing, Pisces? Are you crazy? But if it's your life's calling, Pisces, it's your life's calling. What can I say? Okay. But it's going to require you to make some choices. You also can't see it yet. It's a bit foggy off into the distance. So it starts off as an idea. And there's multiple ways that this could manifest and come about. I can't see if it's attached to another energy. I believe so, because we have quite a few court cards on the table. I think this King of Swords is someone else, male or female, comes with you with an idea. Like, hey, Pisces, do you fancy in on this? And that's when you, oh, okay, this is my next adventure. And quite the adventure it is, Pisces. I mean, don't be afraid of the Tower. The Tower doesn't mean everything's going to end, you'll be heartbroken with the Ace of Cups. No, there's a beautiful beginning behind the Tower. So it means the structure you've built here has to come down. Now, when I say that, Pisces, it doesn't mean you lost everything and all this was a waste of time. No, there's going to be like maybe aspects of your life that need to change to accommodate for this new thing coming in that's just going to light you up. And I don't think you mind making those changes. I'm not seeing major resistance on your end, apart from this Five of Swords, but I won't worry about that. I think it's when it initially comes to your doorstep, you're like, whoa, I can't take that on. Are you crazy? Maybe it should be as little as that. But then once you go into details, the more you hear, the more you like the sound of it, and it just kind of goes from there. So don't worry, I'm not worried about that Five of Swords. Too many good energies surrounding this. I mean, we've got the King, we've got the Queen, we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got the Empress. We've got the Empress on the table. You've got Empress energy or Emperor energy, depending on whichever way you want to see it. You've got this. This is for you. You will make a good choice on this, and you're making choices from the heart. That's best for you, best for everyone else. It's coming from a mature place, and that's what I like to see, Pisces. You're going to be just fine, babes. Okay, right. Let's get some advice from the universe for you, Pisces. Advice for Pisces, please. Ooh. Hang on a minute. What's this? We've got the Four of Bows reversed and the Eight of Stones in the upright. Something about working on a partnership or a commitment. That would be for some of you, because I just dropped out. We didn't ask, we didn't call. But that might be, I mean, extra clarification for some of you. I don't know, Spirit just wanted you to know. Okay, right. Can we get some advice for the Pisces, please? For the Pisces Collective, can we get some advice, please? Some advice, please. Can I get some, okay, that one. Sure, it flipped itself round. Yeah, we've got we've got the Nine of Bows. That's the Nine of Wands reversed. The Two of Arrows. Yeah, I don't really see this coming at the moment. Yeah, that Eight of Stones came out again. Something about working on a partnership here, a collaboration with someone. Could be work, could be a lover. It could just be you two doing something together, to something new, something like that. But it's very healing. So you've got the Nine of Wands, can be a kind of a defensive card. So in the upright and on the usual deck, well, here it's a man hiding in the bushes. On the original Rider-Waite, it's a man hiding behind his stick. Like he's interested, but he feels a little bit too hurt to proceed. Very, very cautious energy. That was reversed. So I think when this thing comes in, like we were saying, and I think it's just to put our minds at ease around this Five of Swords, when this comes in, you might feel a bit of conflict over it, but it's not going to be, it's just going to be a little bit of defensiveness. But I think you drop that as soon as you get to know the details of what it's about, what this person wants. The person's very clear when they mean it, because not, you know, the King of Swords, he says what he means and he means what he says. So you trust whoever this is, or if you don't know them, they appear to be very trustworthy. The King of Swords is the most trustworthy energy in the deck. And then the Two of Arrows is about making a choice. Now you're trying to make a choice from logic rather than emotion. Let a little bit of emotion in there, please, Pisces. You want to have a balanced opinion struggling over this, but it's something that is quite logical to you. But with the blindfold on, it means you might get a bit stuck in listening to your intuition on this one. So yeah, just be a little bit mindful of that. But you get to work on it. The 8 of Stones, skill. You get to work on building, creating, whatever this is. We saw that earlier come out with the four of Wands reversed, which would mean that you're working on building up something that maybe you previously had, but it didn't work out, or it's a new commitment coming in, something of that nature. Anyway, Pisces, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up. It helps push it further out into the algorithm and get some more Pisceans in the collective. And with that, Pisces, I'm going to love you and leave you. And until the next one, take care. All right. Okay, we just finished the readings. Everyone's back in the room. Hello, hi guys. Nice to have you all back. I hope your readings were good. I hope you're well, and I hope that they helped. I'm just going to do a little mini reading here, just for the collective, just to close us off, to thank Spirit for presiding over these readings today. We love and appreciate you always, and Spirit loves and appreciates you too. Very much enjoys giving the messages out. So thanks for being here, guys. Thank you for your energy. Right, I'm just going to pull a couple of cards now for the collective, just to close off the readings. Any last bits of advice for the collective, please, from Spirit? We'd love to hear it. Our ears are wide open. Okay, Spirit, can you please give some advice to the collective to close off the reading, please? Some closing advice, some last words from Spirit. Some last words from Spirit, some closing advice. We've got the Queen of Wands on her side. We've got the 8 of Pentacles on its side, and we have the Moon in the upright. Okay, do you know what? Sometimes things are unknown, and that's just fine. You guys got this. A lot of unknown things coming forwards, to be honest with people. I sensed it a lot in the readings. A lot of people dealing with surprise visitors, returning visitors, surprise opportunities, proposals, things like that. You got this, guys. Although some of you might be wobbling on that, so there's some questions of self-confidence here with the Queen of Wands. So the thing is, she attracts in what she wants because she's super confident. She doesn't run after people or things or places. She's like, I will manifest them into my life towards me. You all have that ability. We all do. It's on its side because either the opportunity to do that is coming in, it's not there yet, or some of you may be struggling with that part of yourselves, which it may be self-worth, whether or not you deserve what it is that you want in life. Well, if you think you don't deserve it, then the universe isn't going to give it to you, okay? Because it listens to your thoughts, it listens to your heart as well. So you've got to have them in check. Start getting what you want, guys, okay? Then we've got the 9 of Pentacles here on its side. Lots of abundance out there for the taking. Lots of ripe fruit for the picking. Available to some of you. Maybe some of you are not grasping it. Or you might have energies surrounding you that might be taking away your energy too. So you're not getting the abundance that you deserve. But then it goes into the Moon. So that's pretty much telling us all of this could change on a penny, guys. Right, can we do a little bit of clarifying? What's the thread that weaves this all together, please, Spirit? The thread that weaves this all together for the closing reading. Last words for the closing collective, please. Judgment. Times they are a changing. Okay. 7 of Wands. Yeah, devil. Yeah. Well, change is on the doorstep for a lot of us, but a lot of the resistance. There's a lot of resistance, guys. It's about shedding old wounds. It's blocking out what no longer serves you. Or sometimes some of you are actually blocking out opportunities because you're afraid. No, I don't mean to point fingers. It's totally normal. Everyone feels that at least once in their lives. What if it doesn't go right? Well, what if it goes incredibly right, you know? It's one of them. It's like sometimes you've got to take a bit of a gamble. But the minute some of you might be blocking out some energies. If you're on complete block, guys, you block out the good things coming in. Now, it's tied to something around this attachment in devil energy in the Moon. It's just like, watch out, that kind of thing. Some of you may be having a heightened state of anxiety or something like that at the moment around your sense of self, around your abundance, your attachments. If it's unknown, you don't want to risk it. But the thing is, unknown's coming in all the time because judgment is here, okay? It means we're on a cusp, and energetically as a collective we are. The Libra season is about ledgers and balances, yeah? And when that happens, it means that things must change to even out. Libra's all about evening out the energies. And if something needs to be evened out, it means that its previous state has to change. So instead of fighting the change, it's better just to roll with it, accept the things that aren't serving you and just let them go and embrace the unknown, because sometimes it is not the better the devil you know. To be honest, most of the time it is not the better the devil you know. But some of you might be clinging on to that energy just a little tad too tightly. And don't worry, there's also, there's challenges underneath the moon, but there's also loads of good stuff. And I know it's coming in because the Nine of Pentacles is on its side and the Queen of Wands is on this side. Two very positive side cards of confidence, self-love and material abundance too. Right, can we get some closing advice for the collective, please? Ooh. Some closing advice for the collective, please. Some closing advice. The Queen of Arrows, you will soon understand, my dears. The Shaman, the Magician, yeah, and the Ten of Cups. Woo! Knocked it out the park, guys. We did. So, as you go through this process, guys, Hierophant's here. Hierophant is about routines, traditions, things like that, belief systems and all that. As you go along in life and just try to let go and just go with the flow of it, you come to understanding. That's why the Queen of Arrows, which is the Queen of Swords in this deck, is a swan. Because she's on the river and she understands that she needs to just go with the flow and she'll end up where she needs to be. But she'll have to weather the rough with the smooth, but it's part of the journey of growth. And she will not be the same swan that left. She'll be a better, more evolved swan, more beautiful. She understands this. It's all in her hands. The shaman, or his hands, this is not genders, this is just however you identify or whoever you're watching for. The shaman is the magician. So as well, just because you're going with the flow of life doesn't mean that you don't have some degree of control over which way it goes. It all comes down to our choices. And we saw Seven of Cups so much in readings today about choices. What choices do you make? Are they for your best interest or are they for someone else's best interest? But we get there, guys. We get to the finish line. 10 of Cups, happiness. That's fulfillment, wish fulfillment, happily ever afters. That's the card, the fairy tale card. Look at all that water just coming out, poof, opening like a dam. And you're currently on that little shoreline, wondering if anything's coming for you. Absolutely, yes, it is. Look at all that. Too much to handle, but you've got to go through the trials and tribulations that is life in order to get there. I know, guys, I know it's not what we want to hear, but at least we know we've got something nice on the other side of it for all of it. Okay, collective, thank you so much for joining me here at the Zen Den. Love having you all here as usual. I love our collective Sundays, our little chill zone. I love it. Thank you so much for all your support, your likes, your well wishes, sharing the channel, comments, subs. I absolutely love it. I appreciate every single one of you. And thank you so much for joining me here at Esotera Tarot. And until the next one, guys, take care.